And
You guys
we
aren't.
live.
You guys aren't the Aura. You guys got over the fear Aura, didn't you?
Mao didn't. Anywho,
Yeah.
welcome everyone to the Dorkvision stream. We, we're just coming back from, impending doom. Anyway, you can watch this stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. You can watch the sister stream in the Undermountain over on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 Eastern Time. Be sure to check out my books on Drive-Thru RPG. And yeah, last time on the Dorkvision stream, the party was fighting some fire giants. They were already in some dire straits when they eventually got the attention of the fire giant princess. And after parlaying with Dronga for a bit, she agreed to give them half of a key to open the ritual chamber where the fire giant king was performing a ritual. The other half belongs to a beast known as Incandorag, which they quickly found out was a dragon. In the midst of their attempting to parlay with Incandorag, he said no and promptly attacked them.
Rude.
And that is where we leave off immediately. The party is in the midst of battle. It is the top of the round. After finding their way, I guess I'll re-explain the map for those that weren't here last time. The right side, over yonder, right now there's a sulfurous cloud up at the top, but it is a side view of a temple that has fallen halfway into a volcanic pit. Mao and Zumasu were kicked down to the bottom of the pit. Zumasu is dying and on fire on a broken pillar. Mao has descended upon a rope to go to his aid. Meanwhile, the left side of the map has the top views, and it has 3 different levels, with each pillar getting closer and closer to the ground. So we got 2 views here going on.
Am I on fire or just taking damage?
You
'Cause
are
there's a
on
distinction.
fire.
Oh.
You
Oh.
landed on the ground without moving and very close to that lava. You just kind of ignited from the intense heat of being that close to the lava.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like you're standing on a little lily pad right over a flaming, hot, active volcano. Anywho, Mao, it is your turn. I think that the combat tracker should still be working.
I think so, yeah. So I'm gonna make a... can I do like a running leap to get over to him, or at least kind of like get to the bottom of that lily pad as you described it?
Yeah, it's just a difficult jump, so I'm gonna say that it's gonna be an acrobatics check once you land, because I think you should have enough strength to make a 10-foot jump. And even if you're going down there, it should be even easier.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be... Like, I'll aim for him and try and get as far as possible, but even if it's just at the bottom, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, you get onto the pillar and you've managed to avoid some of the more dangerous sections of it. Some of the rocks like fall into the lava below you, but you're safe. Zumasu is in front of you and on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and take off my own cloak, not the eye one. I'm basically revealing the robe of eyes, and I'm gonna try and pat him out real quick and stop the fire. Is there any way that I can search his body during my turn to try and find if he has health potions on him?
Make a... I mean, you probably know where they would be, so I'll let you make an investigation check. Though, putting them out is going to probably cause an action.
That's what I figured, so I wouldn't be able to administer it this turn.
Yeah. Okay, after searching their body, Zumasu, do you have any healing potions in your bag of
Yeah,
holding, which is
I got-
probably where
I
it
got-
would be?
Yeah, I got greater healing potion.
Alright,
I'm just doing like, bitch, healing potion, hell yeah.
alright, you pull it out, and after you've... this is all after you've put Zumasu out by patting him down with your robes there. Anything else for your turn? You do
That
technically still have a bonus action?
do technically have a bonus action, but I don't know. No, I think that's it. I think I'll just I'm just there. Can't really hide. Kind of in the middle of lava pit.
Okay. Zumosu.
Do it.
You're no longer on fire, and the heat is still present. If you aren't moved quickly, you will probably catch fire again next turn.
Do I just take like a d20 roll to see if I take damage again or what?
I'm gonna say make a Constitution save. This is not a death save.
Okay.
You're like on the pillar and like wincing in pain, sweat pouring down your scaly forehead, which kind of a weird take, but you're half human. So you managed to resist the fire this turn. The heat is intense, but it's not causing you any damage. Thanks to your periaptive wound closure, you are safe and not dying. Okay, this is gonna this is gonna end your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still unconscious.
Okay, I did this so that I would not forget. At initiative count 20, the sulfur cloud up top is going to fade. Meanwhile, let's see, 120-foot range. I'm gonna just use the ruler for a hot second. Interesting. Okay. So Incandorag causes a intense tremor to rumble throughout his cavern as he roars indistinctly and like slams onto the pillar down near where Amon is. Amon and Mao, I'm gonna have you both make acrobatics checks. Sorry,
Damn it.
dexterity saving throws.
Okay. God damn it.
As the
Alright.
ground rumbles, Mao, you manage to fall flat on the ground on all fours and stabilize yourself and are able to stand back up. Amon, you slip and fall just down towards this this other outcropping here. I'm gonna have you make a secondary dexterity save.
God damn it. I despise you.
All right.
Actually, hold on. Inspiration. I'll re-roll this.
Okay.
I will remember things. I hate you so goddamn much.
Oh god!
You are now in a precarious position. You are now clinging to the side, just barely, of this little outcropping here, dangling above the lava below. It looks like there might be another rock down there you might be able to land on, but you're not in a great place. It is Pran's turn. Pran, I believe, is no longer frightened, so he's gonna run out into here and just kind of like look to Boom Crash and be like, I think they're in trouble.
I have to do my save for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you still had that. So at the end of your turn, which already passed, make a new Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay, I'll roll since you're rolling that one. I just remembered. Sorry.
I forgot. So, okay. That is a failure by 1. You are still frightened as the dragon's roar echoed throughout the cavern.
Wait, why help her if I'm next to her?
You are not
Presence-wise?
conscious, I believe.
Okay.
Your unconscious body is not helping me right now.
It's not
Yeah,
very
no,
awe-inspiring to
Yeah.
have an unconscious
Okay.
paladin near you. Superman! But he's dead. Well, it's okay. He's still inspiring. He's still
Okay.
here.
I'm
Pran's
not dead yet.
gonna run out to the side and is going to use their crossbow. Okay. The first attack, 19, is just barely going to hit. Amon, you're no longer technically threatening them, but Pran was no longer seen? Wasn't hiding. I'm gonna say that the sneak attack damage applies.
Okay.
The,
you?
the
Oh.
second crossbow, after Pran diddles around a bit, Amon, you see a crossbow bolt land right next to you, and there is a string attached to it, a long rope. Pran then cuts the rope and lets it descend down. There is now a rope that is like just below you.
How long is the rope?
It's about, I'm gonna say it's a full 50 feet.
Oh, okay, only 50 feet. Okay, no problem.
Gonna draw it. Let's see, we got. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. So like right there. There we go. So now there is a rope in case you need to descend or cling to it.
I can wall run, so.
Yeah, well, just in case. There you go, I hope that helps, sorry! It is Tethys' turn. Tethys is also no longer frightened and is going to come out here. He's going to try and spread out and away from Pran. Can't really make it to the other pillar, so he's going to go out to this pillar and crawl along it, and then fire down some Eldritch Blasts. Suppressing fire! Good. One of them hits for 10 force damage. The dragon turns up towards the two Marn and roars at them. At the end of Tethys' turn, the dragon is going to take not a lair action, a legendary action. They are going to... We still haven't technically spotted Mao, so I'm going to have him make a perception check as he's doing his, what's it called? Threat assessment.
I mean, it was not hiding, so
You had hidden before.
I did.
He assumed that you were tossed to your death. As he sees Amon and sees the rope being dragged down there, he looks down and glances to where Mao is and sees that she is in fact still alive and saving the other one. But he ends his turn. Boom Crash, it's your turn. You might be muted.
Yes, push to talk.
Okie dokie, thank you. I'm done eating. I'm gonna turn off push to talk.
Okay.
So,
You're supposed to chew. You're supposed to chew with your mouth open. Establish dominance.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I
but
just
sometimes I
started
breathe
blasting.
too loud and it disturbs the stream, so I don't want to fuck people over too badly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need
I'm
to
going
remind myself to
to-
mute myself when I take sips of water.
I'm gonna move over here so I'm not making an easy lumped target with everybody. And I'm just, yeah, Eldritch Blast. Fuck it.
Right. All three of those hit. Okay. How much damage that is gonna be? 26, 30, 40. 40 damage!
Yeah.
As all three of your Eldritch Blasts collide with its back, the dragon once again roars at you. It doesn't think that those two down there are going to matter so much. Anything else for your turn, Boom Crash?
I'm gonna move back.
Right. The dragon is going to use one of its legendary actions. It is going to use a wing attack. And, Amon, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Stop making me do things. Let me just die.
Amon,
God
you,
damn.
you are knocked prone and start falling.
Okay.
You,
It was nice knowing you.
since the rope is there, I'm going to have you make another dexterity saving throw as you start to plummet.
Oh, I recognize this. This is when Sarah died. Gravity got Sarah. That was from a different game.
Okay.
That's actually not a terrible. That's your first time above 10.
I know. I'm going to say that you are able to slow your fall on this rope that Pran put out there, and you end up just sort of right near the end of it. But you do not fall in fully. Yeah, you're not going to take any damage. You would have. You would have. Meanwhile, as the dragon beats its wings, Incandorag is going to move up to his movement speed. Yeah, I think up here's good. Up here's pretty good. Let's get a little further, actually. Right there. Right there. Okay. I'm on. It is your turn.
All right. Okay, so I'm looking at the map. I'm not close to any walls, so no wall running. I'm gonna attempt to just swing back and forth, just, like that.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check. Should be fairly easy for you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. My eventual goal is to make it to a wall or to this pillar,
Okay.
whichever's closer, because I can run once I get to a wall. So whichever's closer.
You
I would take.
swing in a sort of circle and then make it your way back to the quote-unquote floor, and you start running along the tiles, and you're able to Prince of Persia your way over to the pillar on that side.
I don't have the hourglass of time.
The one mostly intact pillar over here. So if you see the lowest one, you'll see that you're on that pillar now.
Okay. Question. Would that be my action and movement, or like how much am I spent?
I'm gonna see how much you moved. So you moved 50 feet this way. This is 50 feet. Say that the rope could have gotten you like 35 feet, just based on the amount of swing there. So I'm gonna say you only had to jump about 15 feet. So you've only spent 15 feet of movement and maybe used, I'll call that a bonus action, the rope swinging action itself.
Okay, so let me just do one more thing. Son of a bitch.
Is he too far away for a spell?
Okay. Let's see. One thing. I just need to check one more thing. Okay, so that's 60 feet down. That means it's 66.
There's also a rope here. The white line is a rope that mouse at.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if I climb down the rope, then my hands will not be free, and you guys will. You know what? He can take one more damage. He probably won't die. So okay, I'll climb down.
Okay, you start
I'll-
climbing down.
Do you want me to make a climb check or something?
Yeah. It's a hastily created thing against unworked stone. I'll call it acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer.
Not sure which I'm proficient in, so I'll just let me just double check. Hold on.
Looks
Sorry.
like acrobatics is +2 for you.
I'm actually proficient in athletics, so I'll just do that.
Okay. Use your strength to hold up your body as you descend.
Wait a minute. I should have. Oh no, I see what I did. I have +5 on it because my glove.
Oh, you have
Glove
gloves
of-
of climbing?
Yeah, glove of swimming and climbing.
Okay, so that's an 11. You're able to descend the rope and move up to your normal speed there. Okay, anything
Okay.
else for your turn?
I guess so. Thanks.
Tis Incandorag's turn. Let's see if his thing recharges.
No. Nope.
That means it recharged.
Okay.
Will he use it though? You guys are no longer in like a perfect situation here. I think he's just gonna unload. He's going to go for a good old-fashioned bite attack on Boom Crash. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Neat. I mean, oh no.
Ow.
29 damage, 8 of which is fire.
Okay.
And he has 2 claw attacks. He's gonna make a claw attack on Pran.
I'm at 3 health, by the way.
Well, he
Oh,
just
shit.
critted Pran.
I'm glad that wasn't me. Sorry, Pran. It's nice knowing you.
Boy, I think it's
Well, I
time.
can't affect it.
I think it's time for an uncanny dodge. Hey. Oh. That's very low damage. Anyway,
I mean,
Good.
uncanny dodge on low damage.
well, 25 is still pretty good. He's gonna take half of that, so that's 13. And he's going to then use Boom Crash. His last attack, he's going to attempt to throw you off of the cliff. So it's going to be an opposed athletics or acrobatics as you try and escape from his maw.
Fuck, okay.
Flippy bird, come on, Flippy.
Should I re-roll that? Should I use an inspiration thing to re-roll that?
It's up to you.
I
Don't-
mean, okay, what are the mathematically the odds?
It's about +5 usually.
Well, acrobat, you got +7, so you roll an 8.
So you'll likely get higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're statistically likely to get a higher, but it's not a high statistic.
Yeah.
And technically, it's inspiration. You re-roll and take the best, right?
No, you just take the new reroll.
I've played fast and loose.
Okay.
Nope. Oh god. Yep, he wins.
You are then tossed unceremoniously into the pit.
Can you cast Featherfall as a reaction?
If she has it.
I do.
All right. You can spend a spell slot and cast
Fucking A,
Featherfall.
Featherfall.
So you fall at 60 feet per round, I think, now?
Yes.
Okay. So that's
You
going to
might be able to reach that rope.
It reaches just about to the next pillars. So you are now descending just like a bird, gliding along. These raven shadowy wings have appeared just above your head, kind of disconnected from your shoulders as you float, and little feathers float up in your wake. You are descending to where Amon and the rest of the gang are doing stuff down there. Okay, that was all of its attacks. Now, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Still horribly frightened. Can I now administer the health potion to Zamosu?
Sure, it's an action.
I will use an action to administer a health potion to Zamosu.
It's a greater one, correct, Sumosu?
Yep.
Well, here you go.
I shove it down your mouth.
18.
And now I'm like holding the collar of your shirt or whatever you're wearing, and I'm just like tapping you in the face and looking up at the dragon like, Zamosu, let's go, Zamosu, let's go.
Now, thank you.
You're welcome. Get your ass moving. You're not good down here with fire.
Okay.
Oh god, it's hot.
Yeah, it is very hot. Mao, you're also in the fire. It didn't really start affecting you last turn, but it's now starting to get you this turn. Make a Constitution save with advantage, because you have fire resistance.
Okay.
He also gets my plus, because I'm awake now.
Mhm.
I'm just like, Mal, thank you. We can get out of here.
Don't break sweat.
Yeah, you have advantage. This is your element, as it were. Anything else for your turn? You've only moved like 10 feet and used an action.
I think I'm gonna move back and try and hop over here.
Okay. Once again, just for unstable ground, make an acrobatics check. Gnarly. You start climbing up there, and you are unhindered by the stones. Even if the scree is like starting to slide beneath your feet, you're able to scramble up like a cat that doesn't know what it's doing.
there's a curtain here, and my claws will sink into them.
All right.
I guess bonus action, uh, hide in plain sight.
It's not really plain sight anymore.
Okay.
Also, you have been spotted, finally. But the dragon has moved way up there. If you tuck yourself up under here, you might be able to hide.
I don't think I have any more movement speed unless I like dash, so I would be able to like hide and dash. But I'll dash to there.
Okay. Cool. So, now, the end of Mao's turn, Incandorag is going to... Let's use a tail attack against, Pran here. Oh. Yeah, thanks for that. There's the attack, which is an 18. That does hit Pran. Just barely. For 18 bludgeoning. It's already used his reaction. Ugh! He is swatted unceremoniously away from the dragon. Zumasu, it's the start of your turn. Make a Constitution save.
Right. Eh?
Yeah, you are going to take no damage from the fire. Mao, also make a new Wisdom save. I forgot to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were near Zumasu. Oh, well, you didn't end your turn near
Well, I didn't end my
Zumasu.
turn near him. Yeah.
However,
I did it all on my own.
that...
I'm less scared. Zamos is awake
Yep,
now.
that is enough. That is totally enough. You beat it by 1. So you're no longer frightened. Congratulations.
Proud of me.
2. There, remove the condition. Okay, Zumasu. What are you doing?
Wait, so oh, it is that side. Okay, yeah. So can I jump over there? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Mao could. Just
Alright.
be an acrobatics check because it's unstable terrain. As you
Do
can
my
see...
boots help at all if I can use it to like set myself up before I jump?
Not really.
Eh.
Not before you jump. But if you see, it is kind of thin over there. In the top-down view, it's like a razor-thin thing that you're jumping on. That's why it still requires an acrobatics check.
Yeah, the only thing is acrobatics is really bad for Paladin.
Also, you don't have as much of a running start here, which is also a slight problem.
Yeah. First I'm just gonna heal myself for a bit.
Sure. I mean, might as well in case you fall into lava again.
Yeah. I'm gonna heal myself for 20 damage.
Okay. You lay on hands, and you just see your form crackle with a bit of radiant energy. Your wounds sealing themselves up, giving you a temporary buffer from this fire here.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Man, I'm eating these up today. Okay.
Yeah.
You manage to leap onto the other side, and you're able to climb up normally.
Okay.
Well, if you don't use it, you lose it.
True.
Can I basically just get to where... Because how are you counting that distance? Because it's like...
It counts as
I can
part of
just
your
get to the
movement.
opposite.
Jumping counts the amount of movement. So if you jumped 15 feet, that costs 15 feet of movement.
So I could just get back here, and that's all I can do.
And you used your action for lay on hands, so I think that's it for you.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. Time for some lair actions. Incandorag is going to cause a geyser as he slams into the ground tile work near him. A geyser bursts out from the side wall near Tethys. Tethys is going to need to make a... What type save? I assume... Yep, Dex. Ugh! Ooh. Oh, that's not very good there. He's going to take 6d6 fire damage. It's just enough d6s that I have to bring up the advanced die roller. Okay, 26 fire damage. And then I'm going to have him make another dexterity save, because he's like right on this unstable pillar here. That's sort of the danger of being there. It's not an acrobatics check, it's a dexterity save. Okay, good. Tethys is now dangling just off of this pillar here. He managed to not fully beat this save, but he's not descending to his death. Dang it! Dang it! Meanwhile, it is Pran's turn. Pran has 10 hit points. He is going to disengage. Yeah, I think he's going to just have to disengage and go back into the hallway and then use his action to hide. Which is going to be stealth. Okay. He did beat the dragon's passive perception here. Wait, did he? No, he didn't. Oh, good. Well, he is tumbling down the hallway at breakneck speed, but the dragon does see him running. Tethys' turn. Tethys is going to use 10 feet of movement to get back up onto the pillar, and then... what can Tethys do? He can't. He's saving his arcane gate for an escape route. He does have Dimension Door. Does have 3 spells. He's going to Dimension Door down to where you guys are. I believe
Why?
that that's within range. Because he can take somebody with him if he comes back.
That's fair.
Second turn. Okay.
He's going to teleport. It's a little slim down there. He doesn't like being near the lava. He's going to go right down at the top of the pillar to where Amon is and where Boom Crash is kind of headed there. Okay. That is an action for them, I think. Guys, come to me. I can take one of you back up. And after that, you're on your own. I'm sorry. Boom Crash, it is your turn. You... I've never interacted with Featherfall before. Do you just fall immediately, or is it at the end of each of your turns?
I don't know. Hold on.
I mean, fall is just at the start, so...
It's the duration is 1 minute.
Yeah, it just says your rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round. I'm going to say that
Okay.
you continue to fall, like...
Until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet.
So I'm going to say you continue to fall 60 feet, which is going to take you about level with Pran. It's almost like I designed these pillars to be 60 feet apart.
Can they arrange their trajectory?
I'm going to say that you can attempt a Arcana check to try that. As you try and alter the wings sort of movement, turning it into more of a glide.
Okay. No. Fuck.
Use
fuck,
those tail
fuck,
feathers for something.
Fuck. Sorry, pardon my French.
Okay, you can alter your trajectory. Which direction do you wish to travel?
It doesn't look like there's anywhere to land on the left side, so I'm going to hustle my bustle over to Amon and the others.
Okay, you are able to make it over towards this pillar here, right next to Tethys, if you'd like.
Or do you want to
Or
overshoot it?
you can overshoot it if you want to head more towards Amon.
No, I'm good with landing on this pillar. I don't actually want to be a roast turkey.
Okay. I mean, it's almost Thanksgiving, so you get to slather you in mayonnaise first.
Ew. Oh, man, it's
Sorry.
just gross.
Saw it on the cooking competition today.
Ooh. Anyway, that is not Boom Crash's kink. Her kink is unloading Eldritch Blasts on fucking horrible dragons. So
You already moved. I was gonna say, because if you weren't able to move, you could have used Eldritch Blast since it's forced to try and push yourself.
that would have been pretty hilarious.
Oh, I forgot about the push last turn. Anyway.
I did too.
Well,
So those 3 Eldritch Blasts are going to hit.
So 3.
Okay, that's 16, 27, 32. All right. As you are down here, you're able to throw some Eldritch Blasts that fling right up towards Incandorag, and he is gravely injured. He is pushed 10 feet up into the sort of hallway where Pran went, but now he's kind of not looking too great. Is that it for your turn, Boom Crash?
Can
Why is she not
I?
on, why is she not on the pillar?
She should be.
Let me refresh.
Okay. Can I take out a healing potion
Let's
if I have one?
see. Action, movement didn't really do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can take out a potion. You just can't
Sweet.
drink it.
Okay, that's okay. I whip out a greater healing potion.
All right. Amon, it is your turn. You are midway down this rope. Tethys is at the top, with a beckoning dimension door.
Okay. I am going to abandon the rope. I'm gonna wall run up, and I'm gonna land. It's like don't teleport me up there. And what I think I'm gonna do is God, I wish all of you were with me right now. But I
Oh,
think
how sweet.
no, because this will be more efficient. You guys are being inefficient. I will hate you for this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna spend my 5th level slot and do Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Okay.
Does that have a range?
Yes. So where was it? Mass Cure Wounds with 60 feet from a point of your choice with up to 6 creatures within a 30 feet radius. So
Neat. You can get everybody, except for
Okay.
Pran.
yeah. So let's see. This 3d8 plus 4. Okay, so 14 hit points for all of you.
Neat.
That's my action. Hmm. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything else for my bonus action. I'm gonna just save it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
You chant a few holy words in a prayer to Nerul, and he grants it. Your allies are revived, and their flesh begins to heal up in places where it was wounded. The fire the blistering fire sort of subsides from your allies. The end of your turn, Incandorag is going to swoop down with another wing attack. He's nowhere near Pran, unfortunately, for him. For Incandorag, that is. So he can move up to 80. Yeah, right about there. He can move right about to the second set of pillars there. Okay, and then it is Incandorag's turn. You have all entered my lair, and it is time for you to leave. He's going to use his prepared fire breath as he swoops down low.
God damn it.
I saw this coming.
I mean, he's finally got you in a advantageous position for his
Yeah, this
wrath.
is why I did the healing spell. I'm hoping that some of you survive.
He is going to blast fire in a cone, and it is going to get.
Does the pillar protect?
I'm gonna
Or does
say.
he have to be like floating?
I'm gonna say because of like where he's going to get all of you in it. Mao and Zumaso, you guys have advantage on your dexterity saving throw
Because they're just further away.
because you're blocked by the pillar a bit, but the fire is like swooping around it as well,
Yep.
and just causing this spinning inferno in
And
this.
this isn't magical. This is just whatever fire.
No,
it
it's
is.
just fire. It just is an existence. It is fire. So I'm gonna say, buddy, make a dexterity save.
Can I make a deck save and stand in front of Zimosu? Try
In
and
a,
body block?
you would be intentionally taking the hit.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Do we play your character? But I think keeping yourself alive is priority.
Bye, Boom Crash.
Yeah, I'm gonna say make a dexterity saving throw still. That'll still be what the check is, but you can do that. Neat.
And Mao gets the +4 as well.
And there's Tethys. Also note that Incandorag is not at full health. That's just because there's 2 separate tokens here. Okay. So, the DC was 21.
Right. Mao made it.
Yeah.
Again, trying to body block for Zimosu.
So, Mao, you jump in front of Zumasu, and you're able to block some of the fire damage. As you crumble down towards the ground, you're able to cling on the stony escarpment below. Let me just put you like here, I guess. And let's resolve the damage. This definitely needs the advanced die roller. Just gonna do a lot of.
Nice.
You just heard me clicking the up arrow.
That's all I heard was just the clicking.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Y'all ready for this?
No.
Okay. 58 damage.
Half for me just because of fire resistance.
Mao takes half. Zumasu, I'm gonna say you take half of the damage as well, instead of like the full damage that you would take from having failed the dex save.
So that's 29 damage then.
Yep, 29 damage to those that succeeded, which is mostly you guys. Everybody else is going to take 58. Oh, Tethys has the wrong hit points. Yeah, he's at 0. Okay. Tethys is on the ground. Amon is still standing, I believe. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how's Boom Crash doing?
She's down.
Okay. The rope burns up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I saw it coming. That's fair.
And then Incandorag is going to just sort of plant himself right on the ground of this temple, using his claws to embed himself in the wall as he crawls down like a gigantic reptilian spider here, his wings bared.
You know, Gecko.
Sure, a gecko. Mao, it is your turn.
I guess I'll climb back up.
Okay.
Don't have anything to hit him with. It pisses me off. Wait, Zimosu, do you have a bow and arrow?
I have hammers. I have daggers.
That does nothing. That does nothing. He's too far away.
Go get a sneak attack off that hammer.
Fuck.
But
I have a
you-
hand. I have a hand crossbow. I have a 1d6 hand crossbow.
Give it.
I pass her the item interaction hand crossbow. She pulls it from my bag.
I don't know what the range is.
Yeah, if you tell her it's in your bag, you definitely can go
It's
get
30. It has 30 slash 120 feet. So does that mean
That means it's at disadvantage.
Right.
So, you can pull out the hand crossbow, which as a rogue you are proficient in, point it up towards Incandorag, who is looking greatly weakened, but he is crawling down towards Amon and Boom Crash, ready to ensnare them in his gaping maw.
And shoot.
Sure.
I have a short bow that I can use. I would use it
If you're still proficient, then that's fine. Okay, disadvantage. That is a 16. It snaps on his hide, which is like armor. Do you want to hear about his claws? Because they're also like spears.
No.
Okay, well, you use a bonus action to hide. Do it up. So that is a 25. That does beat his passive perception of 23. So good job there.
Yelling, "You fucking lizard! You can't get me!" Sorry, Zamosu.
Don't
Okay.
worry, we got this.
Sure.
The end of your turn. What can he do?
Die. He can just die.
Weirdly, he can't do that much. He's just gonna try and detect Mao, I guess. Might as well try. Okay, he saw you.
Yep.
Neat. Zamasu, continue.
I can't even get to bitches. I have to do a little. Yeah, no, that's too far away for everything.
Yeah, the rope was unfortunately burned up. That was your ticket out of here. You could try
I mean,
to climb the walls.
Still got the shoes to
You
help in
still have the
climbing.
shoes, that's true.
True.
There's, a small chance that it won't work, but what are the odds of that?
Yeah, like what are the
And
odds of
last
that?
time.
At the same time, though, if I can.
Wall running
Okay,
is
yeah,
fun.
I'm just gonna go up the wall.
Okay.
I hate drawing aggro, but I'm gonna have to draw aggro. So I'm gonna drum up the wall and be like, "Come and get me."
So we're both yelling from down in this little pit, and we're just like
No,
screaming.
I'm
at
going
each
up the
other.
wall and doing it once I get up here.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 30 feet to get to here. Do I need that extra little bit to get up to here?
I'm gonna say you can at least cling onto the wall, but that's pretty much where you are, without dashing.
Without using an action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make a percentile or d20. We'll do it on the lowest end.
Okay. I'll do a d20. The other question I was going to ask is, I can still prepare an action to attack him if he comes at me, right?
Yeah, if you haven't used an action this turn.
That's why I
Shuttle,
was
yeah.
clarifying the distance. Okay, so I have to hang onto the wall and prepare an action to swing at him if he comes at me. So first I'll roll to see if I'm stuck here.
Okay, you're fine.
All right, now I'm going to roll, I guess, should I do an intimidation check to try and get his attention, or what do you think it would be?
Yeah, you can do that. Do you have the spell Compelled Duel?
I do not, because that's a newer spell. I mean, I think I probably should, but I don't have it prepared.
Oh, I did buy those books, so if it is a newer spell, you could drag it into your book
Okay,
at a later
I'll take
time.
a look through the thing later for the newer, because
Yeah,
that was
definitely.
a newer one.
So, Intimidation.
I'm trying to get him drawn to me and just be like, "Ha! You couldn't even finish the job. We're still standing."
He's gonna attempt a insight. Still alive. I'll finish this job.
All right, and I'm readying my action to swing at him when he gets close enough to hit. If he does that.
He does. At the end of your turn, he's going to wing attack, which doesn't affect anybody because he's not near enough to anybody. He kicks off of the tiles, leaving a shower of rubble down into the lava pit below.
One other thing. Can I bonus action divine? I was going to bonus action divine. Not divine smite, justice blade to get it prepared for this.
Sure. Wait, you can't do a bonus action justice. Is that just
It
for
just-
your... Is
That just makes it so my next attack hits has a higher chance of hitting.
Yeah, but is it like a 1 minute lasting, or is it just for your next attack?
I think it just says next attack. Let me reread it again. You can spend a bonus action to elect yours, granting 10 plus 10 to your next attack roll. Just before the end of your turn. I thought it was just a floating thing.
You can cast one of those spells that's like a bonus action smite.
Yeah, it won't help the attack hit, so I'll just I won't bother with that. I'll just if I hit, I'll just prep a bonus action to smite extra hard
Okay.
instead.
Incandorag's
So
gonna
I
come
have,
down here, which is not quite in range of you.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it for his legendary action. It's time for a good old-fashioned lair action, which I put the token way up there. Okay. He is going to use the geyser last turn. I think it's time for a sulfur cloud. As a giant burst of steam emerges from the volcano, it fills the entire area near you guys with a foggy effect. There it is. Okay. He's going to shroud all of you guys in this area. Oh, that went to the GM's lair. Oh, it did go to the... There it is. Okay. Cool. So that doesn't affect you guys until the start of your turns, but it threatens to poison you guys, and it does lightly obscure the area, including Incandorag. It is Pran's turn. Okay. Pran is going to continue to do some actions up here. So Tethys needs to make a death save. Cool. That's one fail. Boom Crash. Incandorag's out of legendary action, so it's all on you guys.
I guess death saving throw?
Yep.
Okay,
I forgot you were downed.
Me. Come on.
That is a
One
fail.
fail.
Amon, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh, I should say, start of your turn, since you are up, I need a con save.
Will do.
Okay.
God damn it.
You become poisoned this round.
That's a.
Attacks and ability checks.
Okay, so I won't be doing that anyway. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do instead is I think I'm gonna do Rod of Absorption, and I'm gonna cast the Mass Cure Wounds again on the same spot, so it affects everyone.
Yay! Healing's OP.
Do you need to be able to see the target?
No, it's just everyone. Oh, right. Well, it should be the same as before. Is that not the case?
Well, the fog-
Zumasu is obscured. You can easily target the people next to you guys. Also, Mao is hidden with a 25
Hi,
to
don't
be
worry about
seen.
me.
So
The
you,
okay.
status of the environment changed is what he's saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
just make
okay.
a perception check to make sure you can see Zumasu, and then Mao is unseeable.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't like her anyway.
That's fair.
Foiling my plans.
I foiled my own plans.
Okay, a
Oh wow.
14 is not going to be able to see Zumasu in the
Okay.
the mist. But
All right, you know what? I think that's still good enough for me to do. So I think I'm just gonna still cast it anyway with my Rod of Absorption.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, saving people from
I
death is kind
myself-
of important.
Yeah, I myself heal from 3d8. The other two is gonna get 28 hit points automatically.
oh right, because it's max, because you are a light or gray cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Boom Crash, you get 28 hit points. Tethys does as well and is no longer dying.
Thanks.
Nerul once again acquiesces to your terms, and Tethys and Boom Crash rise once again, able to breathe. Although in sulfurous gas, it's not great still.
Okay, at this stage, since I have... Okay, I'm gonna spend my key points as a bonus action. And, I'm gonna do... Okay, never mind, I'm not doing that. You know what? I'm just going to run down. I'm not gonna use my key point for dash or anything. I am just going to run down.
Does that get you all the way there?
I have to use it. I have to use a key point to do it. Okay, yeah. If I do it, if I use a key point, then I can get it down there.
Okay. You use a key point and you are able to run down the walls, dashing as you do. You skid to the ground and you can see Mao cowering in a corner over there.
I am efficiently hiding, not cowering.
Okay.
I'm going to rub my feet at her horn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Incandorag's turn. Let's see if he recharges.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Fuck.
Why?
great.
Fuck.
Neat.
Fuck.
Neat. Yeah. I think he's going to. He was intimidated by Zumasu, so I think he's once again going to save his breath, as it were, and he's just going to attack Zumasu with a full multi-attack here.
He doesn't get close enough to swing back at.
No, he has reach.
Yeah.
26 hits.
Yeah.
There it is. So that's 36 damage.
Yeah, I'm falling off the cliff again.
Okay.
Or how does that work with the shoes?
These shoes are interesting. I'm gonna say you're just limp and fall.
You're just sitting there.
You're limp and hanging on the wall by your feet.
So should I just make a check to see if the shoes still work?
Yeah,
'Cause
I'll say that. Good.
Well,
What are the odds? You fall and clatter onto the ground and take one failed death save.
Great.
So to you guys, Zumasu just there's a flash of fire from Incandorag's teeth, and Zumasu just falls out of this cloud and then cracks his back on the ground. Incandorag still has 2 more attacks, so he's gonna climb up here to where these best friends are. He does have to get a bit close for these attacks. He's going to do a claw, and Boomcrash's blasts definitely hurt a lot more than Tethys's do, since he doesn't have agonizing blast, and he can feel that. So he's gonna claw both of them at Boomcrash. 18 slashing.
Okay.
And then 17 slashing.
Down again.
Cool.
God damn it, guys! I'm trying my best here.
I'm doing my best too. Okay.
Mao.
I wasn't in range. I wanted
I
to
did
hit him, but
40 damage and come on.
Yeah,
I haven't even gotten to smite at him.
1, I learned how to make him do stuff at range. 2, he's rolling good this time.
He is
Yeah.
rolling good this time.
Is that the
Stop
hand
that.
crossbow again?
It is.
You knock another bow, but he is lightly obscured up there, and it whizzes past him.
I can't hit him. He's too far away. Fuck.
The heat is sweltering near you guys, but you guys are not taking damage from the heat.
I think I'm just gonna try and climb up the wall.
Okay? That's going to be an athletics check. Unfortunately, you are not able to make much headway.
I can't even get up the wall.
You've taken so much damage, there's probably an injury on like one of your arms, and it's like, it's painful to actually move and lift yourself up. Not to mention, the rock slips out from underneath your fingers.
Oh, this isn't looking too good. What's the plan I'm on?
Well, keep him alive. I'm gonna poke Zumasu with my foot. It's like this guy alive.
Mao, you can attempt to hide again. You still have a
We'll
bonus
attempt to
action.
hide.
I'm glad that I can wall run. I'm glad that I.
Nice. So a 28 definitely beats it. That's actually a lot harder for him to roll against as well. Zumasu, death save. Just don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay. 10 is a success.
Okay. I mean, I have the parry after wound closer, so...
I forgot that. So you just have 1 death save and you are stable.
Yeah.
Okay. The end of your turn. Candorag's feeling a little antsy. Let's do a tail attack, I think. Over at Tethys. I'm just gonna hit him. 23 bludgeoning damage. He is at 5. Okay. It's gonna end that legendary action. It's time for another lair action. I moved the thing so it didn't jolt me up to the top. The sulfurous cloud fades this round. Meanwhile, a fiery geyser is going to burst up right beneath Amon and Zumasu.
Really?
It's like 60 feet high as the ground shatters. Incandorag roars as the sulfurous cloud dissipates around him. I control this place. It is mine, and you will never have my horde. I'm going to need a dexterity save from Amon, and I'll allow one from Mao to pull Zumasu out of the blast.
I will
Oh.
definitely do that.
Okay, Zumasu,
These saves.
you don't take a ton of damage. You are able to be pulled out of the blast. You do still take some damage, so that is going to be another failed death save accumulated. And Amon is going to take... I had to lower it this time.
Oh.
That was what all the clicking
went
was.
in the other direction.
Yeah. 15 fire damage.
All right.
It's Tethys' turn. Tethys is quite low.
Tethys can perhaps spot the greater healing potion that Boom Crash has clutched in her talon.
That is true. It's perhaps running, like rolling towards the edge of the pillar. He's going to grab it and try and administer it to Boom Crash while Incandorag is threatening the people down below. So he's going to administer a greater healing potion. Is it that what it is? I'm not sure which kind of healing potion.
Yeah, I said greater healing.
Okay.
And that's what we bought, so.
Just wanted to make sure.
Thanks.
It's less than 18, but it's 9 hit points.
Yay!
I think this party's over medicated. How many times do we drink healing potions?
This isn't Ravnica, where Agris Coast gets an immunity to healing potions from taking them too much. That's one of the only magic books I read. Anywho, that takes Tethys' action. Does he have any bonus action spells? Dang it, I'm not sure he does. I think he does. Damn.
Go good. Fuck you.
You want to grab my wand? No, that would.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Tethys is done. He's not going up, he's not going down, he's just staying there.
Okay.
Boom Crash, it is your turn. At the end of Tethys' turn, though, he's going to tail whip Tethys again. For trying to administer that near him while he's, he should have known better.
Oh, God.
Tethys goes down. Anyway,
Okay.
continue with your turn.
Eldritch Blast, that's all I got.
As you stand up and Tethys is like knocked into the wall nearest you, you launch 3 Eldritch Blasts, billowing with shadowy might. 2 of them are gonna hit. For a total of 20 damage. Boom Crash. How do you want to do this?
Yay!
Murder.
I would love. Okay, how do I want to do this? Because this is a fucking dragon and he's been spanking us.
Putting it lightly.
Oh yeah.
The environment
so
spanking.
Can the Eldritch Blast propel him into the rock and some bits start getting kind of crunchy and smushy?
Alright, your shadowy talons flare with energy as you pummel him with a right hook. And he is blasted down. He looks up towards you and roars. Another blow knocks his head away from you. And then a third blow with both your hands, Kamehameha waving him. It just blasts him into the volcano. There is a splash of lava that causes ripples throughout the entire lava pool down there. His leg cracks onto one of these stony pillars below. He roils around in the lava a bit. He's immune to this stuff, but there are some shadowy tendrils that are just grasping at him and coiling at him. You can hear some, like, hoary whispers emanating throughout the area. Everybody is able to hear this as Boom Crash finally settles down. back into her true form. You can see that the amulet on your breast is like heaving and glowing with shadowy energy, as if it's trying to contain something. You kind of fall to your knees as the dragon falls to its death. Was that okay? Was that good?
That was good.
Okay, good.
But how will we get the thing?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not in charge of that shit.
We got it.
Check.
Also,
Fire
you're
group,
dead.
go and poke around.
We have to poke around, don't we?
Also,
God
you're
damn it.
dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a switch it off. Hold on.
Okay, so Chris.
I have to take off my headphones to do that. Okay.
Chris?
Cool. Sorry, I didn't hear because I took my headphones off for a second.
So after her turn, I think it was my turn coming up. Can I heal as well? So
Yeah, I mean he's stable, so you can take as much time as you need.
okay, so I'm
Tethys is
gonna-
dying, though.
Tethys is dying. I'll do one, unless you're gonna do it to him as well.
Okay, I gotta do something stupid.
Just don't jump
Okay,
into the lava.
so- No. I'm going to do an action dash. I'm gonna run up. And I'm gonna do. Hold on. I gotta make sure this works the way I think it is. Mass
Is it healing word?
healing ward.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm. Okay. So.
Yell at people.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna run up here till I can see all of you, and then I'm gonna heal everyone for. Let's see, 1d4 plus 4. So.
Oh, great cleric of the grave. What is your word of healing?
Those
How
that
about-
are. Oh, it's max anyway. I was gonna say.
Yeah,
So what's
How
the
much we
total?
got?
8.
8.
Okay, everybody
It's not
heals
great.
8.
Something.
But what do you say?
Get the hell up.
That's fair.
Wake
That's
the
very-
hell up.
That's very on brand.
I was
I-
expecting to say like scab because it's like one word and just like.
I jump to
imagine
my
that
feet and just
feeling.
go, "Where's Incandorag doing to come?"
Yeah, you
So-
jump to your feet and you see the wing, like, still in its death throes, sinking into the murky, well, I guess it's not very murky, volcano.
I turned him out. Is he hiding in there, or did somebody kill him?
You hear Boom Crash screaming in victory.
Okay, never mind.
Do you
Good
get the
job,
occasional Zumosu weird sex sound in there?
Oh God.
Not yet.
Oh damn. Okay.
No, she's still sitting on that. She's still
Okay.
she's still waiting for the opportune moment.
Okay, so while you guys are doing that, so we know what we had a key, right? So we knew what it looked like, right?
Yeah.
It was an orb.
Yeah. So we need a second pair. So I'm going to cast locate object.
Okay.
And find its partner.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
I mean,
sure.
one's obviously paying near, but that one, see if there's something
Right.
else.
and how are you guys getting up? Well, actually, you might as well cast locate object first.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take some time probably to get up.
I
Tethys,
still got my shoes, and I'm gonna use a rope as well.
Tethys makes some room for you, Amon, as you kind of kneel down and start searching the area, mentally reaching out, asking Nerul to find this thing for you, or some god that will listen. Eventually,
1,000 feet.
Hmm?
Yep. 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. You detect, of course, the one that is near you guys, whoever's holding onto that. But
That
there
might
is
still be me in my bag of holding.
there is another. There is another. And that other appears to be coming from the direct center of this temple thing in the floor, which I will
Huh.
ping to a few times.
Yeah, I see it.
Could you pick again?
It's high up there. It's like right in between the two middle pillars.
shit, I should zoom out more. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. I did try dragging you
Oh, that works.
time. That also works. Thank you. It seems to be coming from that general area.
All right. My goal is to stretch my legs, and I'm gonna wall run up the cliff.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna run up to here, and my goal is to pull out the arrow, and then run back. Do you guys have enough rope?
I have rope.
But you're
Mine
down
was
there.
burned, so
Take the
Yeah.
rope with you.
Okay, I'm just gonna. It's like, you guys hold on, and you guys climb, and then while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna climb up here.
Okay.
No, don't carry the rope with me.
Oh.
Yeah, because the most of the mountain is to get up.
Oh, that's what that was for.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I can Spider-Man, so I don't.
You
I don't
also
need to
put
worry
it
about
on
that.
a
Yeah.
good
same
side.
thing. Would the grappling hook have survived the fire?
Yep, it is
Okay.
scorched and embedded in the pillar.
Okay.
Boom Crash or Tethys can, like, pluck it up and give it to you. Tethys is like, I guess that rope was good for something.
I'm gonna use the rope and also use my shoes.
Oh, good thing you used the rope.
So I take a step and then I just dangle with the rope and like, God damn it!
It's kind of weird that we've rolled this 3 times, a 5% chance for the shoes not working.
I'm gonna visit that gnome when I get back.
Have a serious talking to that gnome.
He did tell you, he did warn you.
Yeah,
It's
that's
spotty!
it.
Okay, but you are able to climb up reliably with your athletics checks, especially helping each other and repelling against the wall, and no longer with a dragon attacking you guys. Tethys and Boom Crash can secure the rope if need be, so there's no threat of it popping out. You guys all reconvene at the top there. Alright. What are you guys doing now?
Probably taking the rope off and attaching it to that grappling hook and seeing if we can get it up to him on.
Do you want a 50-foot rope? Is that already a 50-foot rope? I don't know.
I whatever rope we have. This is just your.
It's already a 50-foot rope.
Mine's dead.
Oh. Yeah.
For some reason it's not letting me grab it.
I'm gonna ask her, where's the other guy?
Fran.
You haven't heard from him.
Tethys, did you see where he went? Boom Crash, you? I know you're kind of busy with the giant dragon in your face.
Needed
But
off. So
Yeah, I was kind of knocked down. But last I saw, he was running off through the tunnel. The thing had him practically in its teeth.
Hmm.
Did he
Okay.
get eaten,
Oh,
or is
God.
he hiding?
Either way,
Hopefully he's up there because we didn't see anybody fall. Well, I was unconscious, so did somebody fall? I couldn't tell.
I'm on.
so while these guys are discussing and trying to climb up, but yeah, actually, you guys can't grab the rope. So once you guys are up, I'm gonna do the run back down and up again, and then embed it in here so you guys can climb.
I mean, I could just take it
My
out
legs are
and then
getting tired.
throw it to you.
You couldn't even throw a dagger. You're not gonna have enough arm strength.
I mean, I
Try to
could try.
throw
I have the
giant-
grappling.
Let me just. Okay, I'm gonna get attached to the grappling hook. I'm just gonna secure it over here so you guys can climb up. In the meanwhile, I want to look. What's the deal with airline food?
Make a perception check. You did run past it, so it's definitely advantage. But it's
Okay.
weirdly slightly difficult to see.
I figure so. This heat is not making things easier.
The weird music stops. Okay, well, I couldn't hear it. Okay, yeah, you're able to see him. As you ran across, you didn't see any gem, but you did see that there was a sort of, what's it called?
Indentation.
There was an engraving of text just engraved into the stone in about that tile. It was surrounded in like a recessed frame. Anyway, you guys are
You
able.
guys are climbing.
Yeah, you guys are climbing. Now you're able to make it up.
Okay.
Since it's less against a wall, I am gonna need some good checks here. Boom Crash did critically fail, so she can't really get any
Critically
headway
fail.
here.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
So I
Yeah.
just fell on my ass instead of on my beak.
We can always pull you up too. You can just tie a loop at the bottom and step in it. We'll pull you up.
My
Oh.
boots are actually working now.
I think we're taking a rest after this, right?
Yeah.
I
I
hope
think
so.
so. We're far enough
Tethys-
in. I think we could even take a long rest.
Tethys grabs onto Boom Crash, and you just see like a cosmic wind pass by you. You can see stars. It's very like 2001: Space Odyssey.
Gotcha.
And then the next second, you are up right with your allies as you cast Dimension Door.
Thank you, Tethys. That was wonderful.
That's what I see every time I close my eyes. Anyway,
There you go.
Oh,
I can actually walk up the wall this time.
Please grab onto the rope so you don't fail.
I mean, I was using the rope as a failsafe, but I also.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go more over towards the this thing because that's the level that you guys are on.
Makes sense. So we see it over here.
Yep.
the engraving?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
much level with you guys. So right there.
Okay, I'm gonna hand one of you guys. I'm gonna tie a rope to myself and hand it to the other guys. So we're able to get the thingy from that thing.
Apparently, there's an engraving over there.
Bone Crash, do you have any spell slots left? Could you read it?
I have some left. Yeah.
It's more the distance that's a problem now.
Yeah. So I can use. I didn't really use any Warlock spell slots. I was just unloading Eldritch Blast. So if we are taking a rest, I can use. To.
Well, I don't want to take a rest right now because it's freaking not comfortable to rest here.
Oh no,
And,
they mean just they can use their spell slots up.
Yeah, I can use my spell slots up now and cast like Spider Climb and Comprehend Languages and like get over
yeah.
there.
you go
Yeah.
there, Scholar.
Yeah,
No
definitely
problem.
just make sure you're using your Warlock slots for that then.
Oh yeah, no, I'm using my Warlock slots.
You invoke the powers of the shadows for a 5th level spider climb.
Can you upcast Spider Climb? What does that even do?
It just makes them super sticky.
Nothing.
It does nothing. You slap your feet across Slippy Slappy, and you're able to make it to the tile in question. It does appear to be in another language that you may or may not recognize. It is in Infernal.
I did not recognize it. That's why I cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, so your eyes glaze over and you look down, and the words seem to shift, and you're able to recognize what they say. You kind of speak it out loud under your breath in Infernal, unknowingly.
Do I hear?
Bone Crash, wash your mouth out with soap.
Sure.
What did you just say?
Yeah, they're all epithets of varying magnitude, but they have actual meanings in the Infernal tongue. It seems to be some sort of poem or riddle. It says, I walk without leg, and glide without wing, crushing peaks and rivers with my stride. I fear no king's demand, nor blade's foul sting. No mortal thing can move my passionless pride. But I shudder in my sheets and hide within this rhyme, for fear that my form and faultless spears should meet. And though I am at home in Batorian sleet, I fear the power of our Lord, the true heir to the Nine.
Okay.
I'll put
Can
it in the
you-
chat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, it sounded like time. I was like, this sounds like a Lord of the Rings riddle. I'd like this. And then it didn't.
So long.
I
Boom
take
Crash,
it.
can you repeat that?
I take it.
Sorry.
I take it. Bone Crash says translate this and says it out loud.
Yeah. Nothing happens when it's spoken out loud, I should add. She just speaks it.
Okay. Yep. So I scribble it down on some spare parchment that I have, and I pat back over to the group.
Can we do like some sort of history check on Batorian?
Yeah, you can definitely do. I'll allow 2 religion checks for
Okay.
this.
Not doing it. You know how me and relationship.
I don't even know I have it as a skill, honestly. Yeah, I don't know I have it as a skill.
Tethys is a religious Marn. You can try as well.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, weirdly, he doesn't have it. Yeah, I'll say it's probably beyond him. Okay, so that's your first check, Boom Crash. Faltus, you actually have heard of Faltus. In fact, I think Zimasu might have too. I only say that because there was a monument to Faltus back in Themral Keep, where right past the inns that everybody was trying to fight you over. But Faltus is the deity of light. A slightly different god than Pelor, who is the god of the sun.
Hidden vampire god, yes.
So something that fears the light god.
Sorry, Zumasu?
So is it something Faltus? You're saying Faltus was the light god?
Faltus is the god of light, yes.
Okay, so something fears the light god. Fear that the form and Faltus fear should meet.
And I did say 2 religion checks, so if you guys want, you can make another one.
I will try again for Batorian. I do have 5 in it, and I still rolled a 6.
Nice.
Anyone else want to try on that?
Well, you have heard of Bator. Even with an 11, Bator is one of the lower planes. Boomcrash, you know it slightly well.
I've been
is
studying.
You know the distinction, especially in your studies after your recent run-ins with not just demons and devils in Elore, but also your own patron. It is not the realm of your patron. Bator is the realm of devils, specifically lawful evil outsiders. The 9 most likely refers to the 9 levels of Bator. And in as far as the ruler of the 9th level, it's a bit of a obscure mystery, but you can tell with certainty with a 21. I'll say that you do know that the Lord of the Nine is known as Asmodeus.
Okay.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to dash up to the very top. I'm kind of concerned about Pran.
Sure.
Alright.
Keep the rope up there while you're
You guys figure it out. I'm gonna go up.
God, I'm bad at riddles.
You
the
can
rope-
take the
yeah.
rope up as well.
You guys have to jump a little to get it, but yeah, sure. I'll place the rope there.
Okay. And you can go on up. Which will put you on
Tippy
a
top.
slightly different layer.
Is this a time of day or something?
You're not sure.
I'm just kind of meta asking people. Well, I guess this could.
I mean, I'm
technically
looking
be
at
in-game.
I shudder in my sheets, and I was thinking I mean, little kids hide under their sheets at nighttime when they're scared of the dark or something. So it kind of popped in my head. For fear that my form and Foltus spear should meet. Twilight? Like the time when night and day maybe meets?
Amon, I'm gonna have you make a investigation check.
Alright. You guys keep on thinking.
Fear the power of our Lord, the true heir to the Nine.
What is Asmodeus's deal in D&D?
That you do not know. It is.
Could I make a roll about that? Since
You can attempt. You don't know much about. You might have known something just in passing, but it seems
don't
not.
know.
So at least we know he's a devil.
You know he's the top devil, or bottom, I guess.
Oh, okay. the Lord of all the nine.
He is the Lord of the 9 levels of hell. It's obscure as to what Asmodeus does there. You just know their given name. Amon, you're looking up there, and you don't see hide nor hair of Pran. Can't really see any sign of where he might have gone either. The passage leads out into the tunnels that you guys passed before.
Oh well, nothing to be done.
It might be Shadow.
Okay, what can shadows
Shadows
walk?
can walk without legs, and you can glide upon wings on a bird and create shadows without wings because it's not the fucking wing. Oh my god, it's shadows.
I mean, I guess that would work.
Of course, an edgelord will figure this out.
Shut up. I was thinking of like I shudder in my sheets, and I was like darkness, and I was like wait, but that's not in there. And it's like, and then I hide within this rim, like rim lighting or something, for fear of my form.
It actually says
what's
rhyme.
darkness? Huh? Oh, rhyme. Sorry, I read rim, but like fear of my form, and I went from darkness trying to think of a darkness shape, and I was like wait, that's a shadow. Duh.
What is a rhyme?
Make a. And if you don't know, then make an intelligence check. But I think Jay knows.
I don't know what a rhyme is.
It's oh gosh, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it.
I just googled it, but
it's
I'll
like
think of it.
It's related to ice.
It's like a frost cover.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
a rhyme
like-
of frost, a rhyme of sleet. And for some
Is
reason,
it kind of like the thing on like a windshield?
Make an insight check, Boom Crash.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go refill my water.
Okay.
The question is, are we trying to think of something that actually exists in D&D or something else?
I mean, I can try something if shadow and or darkness is
Then this
something that we can do.
rhyme.
I have darkness I can cast.
Anyway, I looked up what the rhyme is metagame-wise, and it's like the... now I'm getting the wrong thing. It has to do with cold stuff.
Rhyme
Yeah.
is literally just frost.
Yeah.
Boom Crash, you can see through magical shadows, right?
Yes, they can.
Okay. I'm gonna cast darkness on this area and see if by removing the light, maybe it reveals something.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have another casting of darkness without a long rest?
Mm. No, we rested. We rested before, and I think it's short and or long rest. Let me check.
For a racial feature, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Did cast it
Somebody-
back up with Dronga.
I did. That's the reason why I remember we short rested afterward.
I don't have. Remarkably, I don't have darkness as a spell. I do have.
Hunger of
Is
Hadar.
it Hunger of Hadar,
That does create darkness.
which does create darkness.
Just some writhing tentacles out in the middle of the thing.
Yep, I guess so.
Just get away for a little bit from there.
Yeah, you can definitely cast it a little further than it, and it'll encompass the entire area there. As you cast the Hunger of Hadar and squint through the darkness, you can see these weird tentacles popping out of shit everywhere. But what you don't see is any change to the tile.
Well, I'm out of spell slots, so think of something else.
Need a long
Oh.
rest. I finally looked it up.
It is after long rest.
It's in the player's handbook.
Thank you. I walk without leg and glide without wing, crushing peaks and rivers with my stride. I fear no king's demand nor blade's foul sting. No mortal thing can move my passionless pride. But I shudder in my sheets and hide within this rim.
Rhyme.
Sorry, it's misspelled in the thing.
It's-
I'm reading it. What I'm reading.
Yeah,
fear that my
for some
form-
reason that didn't copy when I was copy and pasting.
Yeah. For fear that my form and poultice spears should meet. And though I am at home in Batorian sleet, I fear the power of our Lord, the true heir to the Nine.
Did we figure out what Batorian was?
Yes.
Yes,
It's the
Simos.
realm of
Simos.
devils, lawful
realm.
evil outsiders, 9 levels of Bator, Lord of the
Yes.
9, and like over Bator is Asmodeus.
Okay. The only other thing I was leading to was a moon or an asteroid or something, but that doesn't relate to Batorius.
I mean, could cast light on it as well. Maybe it's hidden.
And though I am at
Until-
home in Batorian sleet.
The cold part is making me confused.
Okay, so this is meta and me being a geek of apocalyptic shit. But like the deepest levels of hell in as described in like Dante's Inferno are not hot, they're cold.
Right,
Yeah.
they're frozen.
Yeah.
With your 20, you can reconcile that is in fact the case in
Okay.
the Forgotten Realms.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, this isn't the Forgotten Realms, but yes, that is the case in this universe.
Okay, that's where they got it from.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very bastardized.
Yeah, I mean, it's already written and it's cool as fuck. So why would they make something else up? Anyway.
So would it
Okay.
then be something from that level?
Since you're able to put that together, it seemed like the infernal text was attempting to create a sort of homonym with rhyme, trying to refer to the rhyme itself, as in the
Yeah, it's
the
a pun.
poem. It is in fact a
Mhm.
pun, and it seems that they were intending to hide the fact that it was rhyme, so it might be related to that.
Also, question. Is the Hunger of the Dark gone yet, or how long does it remain?
As long as Boom Crash is willing to let it last, but I think from your thinking alone, it's gone probably.
So if it's gone, I'm going to run up, hit it, and see if anything changes. Run drive by, punching it.
You punch it.
Okay.
It is stone, and it doesn't budge too much. It also seems to be somewhat magically warded.
I cast light on that particular bit of stone.
It just creates a flashy white light.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Come on, make a perception check. I'm on.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
Oh, it's me? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I thought it was someone else.
Yeah, because you ran past it, is the reason.
Makes sense.
You did
And
notice that
whatever.
there was now that you're like looking at it closely, there is a somewhat identifying marker. You can see within the runes that make up the infernal text, there appears to be a pattern engraving, and it actually reminds you of a unholy symbol. Make a religion check with advantage.
Okay, time for ones. Yep. Painful.
Either way, you recognize it because it's the same one that was described as being in the tower up above you guys, as well as the one that you found way back in Allure. It is a forked symbol. Should still be in the Discord, actually.
I'm surprised that the Boom Crash didn't pick up on it when she was standing right next
It's
to
sort
it.
of faint and integrated with the text.
And she also was looking at it through a spell, so
It was
she
also
would-
a little more
yeah.
simplified.
Mhm.
Well, it's the same symbol as the ones at the towers above, and well, actually, I've never been to the swamp, so that's all I say. Yeah, because I've
Okay.
never actually been.
Well, you no, that wasn't Amani. Okay.
Exactly.
No, it was Menudamu, yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, I mean in the brothel is where you saw this symbol before. as well.
Yeah, that was Bonry.
That was Bonry.
The legacy of dead never
And
increased.
now you are the king of death.
Yeah.
I died so many times I made it so I'm the king of death.
Yes.
They
All
can't
right,
kill
so that's
me.
all-
I'm already dead.
Yeah. That's all I recognize.
You do relay this to the team.
So, goddamn cults always deal with shit. Can I walk over there to maybe see if I can get a religion check on? Maybe like
I
what
mean-
does that relate to?
You can certainly try.
If
Can
you
you-
fall, I'm not gonna save you.
Yeah, can you like...
Well,
here,
I'm handing you a rope and I tie it to my waist and just be
Okay.
like, hold on to this for me.
No, we're gonna fasten it to the other side of this thing with a grappling hook. I'm not
That's
holding
fine.
up your weight.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, let me just make sure the shoes work.
Nice. I'm gonna say that they seem to be working consistently now.
Okay. So we just don't have to keep doing this as I'm standing here.
Yeah. For now.
Okay. So first, do I do an investigation here or what, or how do you want me to do this?
Yeah, sure. You can make an investigate check.
Choo!
Oh,
Okay.
Chris, before I want to know something. Where is the dragon's corpse?
It is in the lava below. It
It's
is.
not.
It is.
it's sinking?
It is mostly in the lava. There's like maybe a bit of its wing, and perhaps its the tail and like maybe one of its legs is sticking out. But otherwise, it is down there.
So the head is submerged.
The head appears to be submerged.
God damn it. Okay.
I wanted that skull.
I mean, a dragon skull probably would be valuable.
No, I was thinking speak with dead.
Oh, that's true too.
Plot, please. Okay, so with your investigation, apologies.
Oh, can I get rid of my death saves?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, they accumulate. Fucked with the
What the
DM too
frick?
many times. So, you investigate and you can see the symbol that Amon was talking about. In addition, make a religion check with advantage.
Okay. Hope I don't roll a 1, guys. That's better.
It is better. Something sort of seems to cross you as strange about the fact that this symbol is here. Because this is not the symbol of Asmodeus. Which is the only Batorian thing that seems to be related to this.
You've seen that symbol on my back. You do know that. You were there. Just
Okay, I relayed this to the other ones that this doesn't really seem to be related to Asmodeus. And that's the only Batorian piece, so maybe it's not so much related to that as to something else.
the dragon.
Do you guys know the demon that this is the symbol of, or devil that this is the symbol of?
Not in game or out of
Nope.
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
We
wasn't
haven't
sure if I
experienced
had revealed that yet.
No,
No.
we found like the tapestries and stuff from below and some other things, but we haven't figured out the
Got any
name of
lore.
the demon or
Yeah.
devil.
Either
We had
way,
images, but no lore.
then I think that's unfortunately the only amount that I can give you.
Mostly, give me your boots.
Okay.
I'm using them.
Wait, it takes. These don't need attunement, do they?
I think they do.
They do.
Right?
Okay.
We take at least a short rest here, unless we're uncomfortable.
I am super uncomfortable. It's hot.
I mean, we can still just grapple hook you and stuff and carry you over.
That's fine.
Doopity doop doop.
I guess I'm gonna try and make my way out to this weird little thing.
Interesting. Zumazo, are you holding her on a string over the thing? Is that what I'm picturing?
Not exact. I'm gonna basically grapple hook a rope into here and then tie her to it.
Just carry me.
You're gonna grapple hook a hook into the tile floor?
Yeah, and then hammer it in.
You mean like a python?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, if you have a
We're doing
I
a
have-
rock. We're doing a rock climbing sort of scenario in harnessed.
I have pythons and stuff, so if you want to set that up, then I'll go out using a rope and.
Okay, then that's just going
Okay,
to be an
so-
athletics check.
Oh, my boots are working.
Well, not for you. I meant for Mao.
Yeah, I'm doing it right
Okay.
now.
That's okay.
It's okay.
You have a pitten, so you can't fall too far. So you are able to get out there.
Yeah, I would have tied off my waist to like the rope as we're moving.
Will
Okay.
we know basic rock climbing form where it just circled through and then like Tethys could be your belayer and all that jazz?
Too
Sure.
much effort.
It's
Basically you
whatevs.
have Tethys as a counterweight, you tie a knot that makes it so if it's pulled on there's tension somehow it doesn't just immediately fall out of it. Tethys can pull it back if he needs to. Like, there's a whole system to this.
Either who.
We made a harness for Mal.
Good.
You are able to see this this marking.
I'm just gonna put my hand on it, see if it does anything.
There is a sort of flash within your head. You hear a deep voice cackling almost in the distance, as if you're like several caverns down from it. It's just echoing throughout.
I just look around and I'm like, does anyone else hear that?
Nobody is around.
Uh-oh.
You feel a chilling frost overcome you, and it almost feels like you could just die of hypothermia in this instant. But then the flash ends, and you are back in the area in which you were.
Still looking around. Did any of you see that? Hear that?
I don't know, you just got over there.
Okay, well, that's fine, whatever. I'm gonna investigate, I guess, the rest of this stupid fucking hole.
Sure.
Marking, see if I can pull anything out of it.
Make an investigation check.
We just defeated a dragon. I'm not gonna be defeated by a stupid puzzle.
So, this does appear to be magically closed here, but it does seem to be a secret door of sorts. You can tell that the secret door will probably, it will probably just open
And if the right circumstances are met.
if the right circumstances are met. I'm just trying to describe it. It would probably open as if the tiles sank into the ground, like a flower petal opening almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very complex mechanism, it seems, but its interaction with it seems to fail as a magical ward rebuffs your hands. The seam is quite large, though. The seam is actually larger than the what's it called?
What?
Than the etching there.
Wait, Mal, is it magically sealed? Have you
Yeah.
figured out how it works? Can I try and dispel it?
I just sit in my own little rope harness waiting, just like, Don't dispel your
Can I
boots.
try and dispel it?
You can certainly try.
Alright, I'm going to try and cast Dispel Magic.
Okay, make a spellcasting level check.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
I forget. I'm gonna look up.
Wait, I
Dispel
think I
Magic.
can go back into the... I think I can just roll it on the spell portion.
10
Never
plus the spell's level is the DC. Yeah, I got that. Make an ability check using your... So it's a charisma check for you.
Okay. YOLO swag. YOLO swag?
Okay. As you try to weave your magics around its own, you invoke Hieronius to purge this magic that has sealed this place away, and Hieronius seems to acquiesce. The entire area around Mao flashes with a burst of light and electricity as the magical bindings vanish.
Okay, in the eyes.
Sorry, Mal.
It's fine. What do I see now that it's gone? Can I try and?
It seems to be a normal floor now.
Oh,
I didn't break it, did I?
well, I don't know.
Well, it's not magically opening.
No, I'm gonna try and pry it open, maybe with a crowbar.
Okay, make a gonna say it's probably gonna have to be a thieves' tools check.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful, not like I'm not hitting it like afterlife kind of thing you were doing.
Okay. After a bit of working around, in spite of hanging from a piton along this fallen temple, you are able to pry open one of the quote-unquote petals that formed this secret opening, and it creaks open. Bit of it snaps off as well, but now you, as a medium creature, are able to squeeze inside a opening in the ground.
Oh. Well, a squeeze.
Okay. Squeeze into this sort of opening here and find your way inside. There is a recession inside of this, what was once the floor, and piled against the back wall, which is a mere 10 feet away, 10 foot deep, I should say, is a veritable hoard of treasures. They are glittering beyond your wildest dreams and imaginations.
Is like half of my body sticking in this, looking at it, or did I crawl through?
It's very like freaking like Scrooge McDuck kind of tier here. Maybe more the magic lamp episode or whatever, where there was all that treasure around.
Okay.
But
I just didn't know if I had to like crawl back out and stick my head out and be like, dude, guys, we found it.
Orb.
There's a lot more down here than an orb.
Can I
uh,
fit?
yeah, you can squeeze in.
Make sure you get the orb.
How big is the?
Yeah, I'll
space
get the
inside?
orb. I get it, and I'll go back through and.
It's just
Get
the
to the
5
side.
foot space where Mao is right there.
So I more so just poked my head and was like, "There's a lot of shit in there."
Yeah, there's about 42,000 gold pieces,
Holy.
25,000 platinum pieces, tons of large gemstones, much bigger than would normally be even
Any
seen.
diamonds?
Any diamonds?
None, weirdly.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Picky.
How
Oh,
much?
yes, they're
So how
all
much gold
rubies.
pieces and platinum pieces? I'm just tallying things up. In the
I don't think we can carry all of this, can we?
We can't.
No.
I'll take as many platinum pieces as I can, but
yeah, how much platinum's in there?
I
I'll
might dump some gold just to switch it out with platinum pieces.
put the platinum in there. Also, did I say 4,200? It's 42,500.
Oh.
Anywho, perception check for this orb because that's the big thing that we're here for.
It's gonna be an investigation, probably.
Oh, investigation? Okay, sorry.
Because
I
you're
didn't know if I
sifting
could
through
use-
all this stuff.
That's fair. Alright. Investigate. Nope.
There's a ton of
Yes.
stuff in here. You
There's a
might
ton
need
of
some help.
Yeah.
If anybody else wants to help with this investigation, probably 3 people could fit in there comfortably amongst the horde.
I'm
Did
gonna go
he
in.
get in here?
Could who?
The dragon.
Probably it opens up fully. You got rid of one of the petals.
Oh.
It like folds
okay.
open into a 15-foot square space.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, dragons
Okay.
can polymorph. So
That too, yeah.
and I take 5,000 platinum pieces, and I put it in my bag of holding,
Okay.
Nice.
and I can So
So Zumasu investigates. Now kind of is just sifting through the stuff. It's mostly a lot of gold pieces and stuff here, but you are easily able to find that there is a hefty greatsword poking out of the pool there. It seems to be it seems to have 2 like fangs, like huge teeth pointing upward and outward as part of the crossguard.
I like snap my fingers and I'm pointing. Zoo, look. Look.
Okay.
There's also a golden ranseur embedded with ruby gemstones that seems to be very expensive, probably ineffective for combat. Looks like it was used for ritual uses. There is a set of splint mail that is embedded with what appear to be dragon scales of the red variety. There is a cloak that appears to be magical. It is of the finest quality. There is also, weirdly, just a book just sitting around in here.
I want the book and I want the cloak.
There is also a mantle. So it's like a cloak, just doesn't have.
Okay, sorry. So I threw the splint red dragon mail in the chat, the cloak of fine quality, the book, the mantle, and what was the other thing? There were two other things. The sword with fangs on it.
Yep, it's a great sword.
How are you?
And what
the
was
Ranseur?
The Ranseur.
How do you spell that?
Ranseur. And this was the one that you described as more for ritual use.
Yep. It would probably make an ineffective weapon.
Mm-hmm. Too sparkly to hit things with.
Boom Crash, you can cast Detect Magic as a ritual if you want.
Sure. Yes.
So let's just first grab these and give them all to Boom Crash so she can do that.
Yeah, you guys are hauling shit out. I'll do that. Like,
you have spider climb,
the
right?
pillar.
So we can just like pass it to you, bring it over there until we got that stuff for you to pile up and do.
Spider climb might have.
Dude, I can just do it. Remember,
Yeah,
I can
monk.
just wall run.
That's true.
My
I thought
legs
spider
are-
climb lasts a while.
How long does it last? Up to 1 hour.
Yeah.
So it would be running out by now.
Yeah, probably. Maybe
Okay.
you might still have some time if you're quick.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a generic list of stuff that you are able to detect as magic, and if you later identify these, so I'm gonna stress this now. Just put something in there to note that they are unidentified. Maybe put a question mark, like at the front of it or something. But once you do identify them, we got some stuff here. I will put these in the Roll20 chat.
What's the carrying capacity of a bag of holding?
5,000 pounds?
What was it?
5,000
was-
pounds?
I thought it was 500.
Maybe it's 500. Let me check.
Because if it's 5,000, then fuck, I can hold a lot more.
No, it's 500.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna put in 7,500 or 75,000 platinum pieces then.
Okay.
Into my bag of holding.
Okay.
But yeah, you found a mantle of spell resistance, a tome of clear thought, and a cloak of protection, splint mail of fire resistance, and a dragon slayer greatsword,
So,
as well as a gem of seeing.
gem of seeing, flint mail, fire resistance, cloak of resistance.
Protection.
Protection.
Of protection.
I do have it in the Roll20 chat if you need to copy paste.
Oh, fabulous! Thank you.
It
Yeah, well,
is
almost no one
quite a
uses it,
haul.
so
Okay. Tome of clear thought. What is that?
Guess you'll find out.
Mhm.
All right.
Dibs! Dibs! I want the book!
yeah.
Someone
go
looked
ahead.
it up.
I'll take the splint mail. Is splint mail worse than my mail? I literally can't remember right now. I think.
It might be worse if you have
Yeah.
full plate, but it gives fire resistance while you're wearing it.
Oh
It
shit!
is
It's
heavy.
heavy.
It is heavy armor. 17 AC. Disadvantage on dexterity / stealth checks. If the wearer's strength scores less than 15, their speed is reduced by 10 feet. So it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's worse by one armor class than what I'm wearing. I also have enough strength to deal with this, but
Also, do you have fire resistance?
no, I do not. That would be nice.
Well,
I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding for
yeah,
now.
you can always put it
Well,
on like when you need it, like if you think you're going into battle with something that is fire related.
like fire giants. Uh-huh.
Well, I wasn't gonna say
Uh-huh.
anything, but if that's
Yeah,
fair.
so I'm putting it in my bag for now, and I might switch to it when we go fight the king.
Well, we'll do it next. We'll do it tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
I think
I don't
we're all
need to
taking
like
a
attune
long
to
rest.
I don't need to attune to like something like that, do I? Because that's just armor.
You should. No.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Like
need to.
armor.
Okay. In the Dragon Slayer Greatsword, that might be better than what I got.
It is a great sword, so you wouldn't be able to wield a shield with it.
Right.
But
Shit!
I have a question.
luck.
Is it right if I like get rid of all my copper pieces and silver pieces and gold pieces and just replace them with platinum?
sure, if you want to make a
Cool.
donation to the Dragon Bank.
I mean, it's not really a donation. I'm totally getting more out of this.
Yeah, same. It's just do an exchange essentially to
Yeah.
get as much.
We can always come
value.
back when we need it.
There's too much weight in pennies, and there's way more value to that same weight.
So how many
in
platinum pieces
platinum.
for each?
Well, Boom Crash already took 5,000, so there's 20,250.
Yeah.
I took 7,500 as well.
I figured you guys had the bag of holding so you can fill your stuff. I'm literally
Yeah,
just taking.
so I'm dumping out a lot of
700.
gold coins and I'm replacing it with platinum.
You guys get to New
Okay.
Dawn, and we're like, oh, we only deal in gold pieces here.
Keep the change, damn it.
Too bad.
I'm sorry, sir, I cannot take this.
I'm
took
getting, I'm
1,000
getting
for
rid of the
myself.
copper pieces at least. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, 25.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna switch out another 5,000 of my gold pieces in the bag of holding for platinum pieces, because why the fuck not?
Because now we're
Nice.
definitely a target on our back.
Yeah. And if you guys are taking a long rest, over that time, you can definitely ritual cast Identify enough times to identify all these things.
Mhm.
The cloak-
I
Fabulous,
think we
okay.
probably will.
So
Okay.
I can give you
Yeah.
a rough shot because I vaguely remember what most of them do. The spell resistance mantle gives you spell resistance, same thing that Zumasu has. Advantage on saving throws against magic and spells.
It's not as good as you'd think it is.
The
Yeah.
Tome of Clear Thought, as Boomcrash noted, it takes a long time to read, but once you finish reading it, your charisma increases permanently by an amount. I think it's 2 or 4.
Sorry, you bleeped out. I think my connection is going away. Hello?
It's probably us because there's a
Hello?
storm hitting us.
We can hear you fine.
Shit.
We can hear you
Oh,
fine, Boomcrash.
so-
Can you
it
hear
must
me
be-
now?
We can
Yeah.
hear
Can you
you.
hear me now?
We never couldn't.
Oh, I just couldn't hear you guys.
Yeah.
So what does it do again?
Increases charisma score by 2, but it takes a... How much time does it take to read it?
Like a week?
Yeah, it takes quite a long time. It needs to be done within a, like, almost simultaneous period. Like, you can't spend some time not reading it.
So you can't basically adventure and do this. It would be we take a rest after doing an adventure to have it read this.
Oh, it's a charisma.
Oh, wait, no, it's the Tome of Clear Thought, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be
Intelligence.
It's intelligence, herpderp. It increases your intelligence permanently by 2. You need to spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer. That's what it is.
Still give it to Boomcrash because she's gonna be the wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's intensely useful for me. So it'll bring me up to 16.
The Cloak of Protection is a cloak that gives you +1 AC and saving throws. It's like a Ring of Protection, it just is a different slot. Split mail, fire resistance, yeah, we know what that does. Dragon Slayer, I need to read the exact...
Zumosu, do you have any cloak?
I don't have a cloak. I would have to get rid of... I'm attuned to a lot of shit, so I would have to kind of pick and choose shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it needs attunement. Let me check.
I think
one
the
of
Gem of
those.
Seeing would be good for an investigator.
This
because
does
it
not
gets-
require attune. Oh, it does. It was just written somewhere else. It does.
Because how
require
many
attunement.
things can you be attuned to? It's only like 3, right?
It's only 3.
Yeah, I got a lot of magic items already on my person.
Yeah, keep in mind your weapons usually aren't. So the Dragon Slayer is...
Wait, my weapon isn't? I thought it was because I could cast a spell with it.
the pass wall thing.
Yeah, does that count as attunement?
No,
or
it
what?
just only functions once per day. It doesn't matter who's holding it.
Oh, okay. I still think I have too much stuff holding on to.
The Dragon Slayer
sh-
is a +1 greatsword. And if you hit a dragon with it, it deals an extra 3d6 damage of the weapon's type. So,
Okay.
slashing.
So, Zumasu, you took
Fire resistance split mail.
7,500 platinum pieces and an additional 5,000 platinum pieces.
Yep.
Okay, so I can swap out and take the balance and put it in the party bank.
I took 1,000 platinum from my own pocket.
Oh, you did? Okay, fabulous.
And also,
3.
since Boon Crash is looking through all this stuff, I'm gonna have you attempt a investigation check, because there is more to find that is non-magical. It's more to see than can ever be investigated. Lots of gems. Much to be
We still have to find that stupid thing, right? Can I look again for the stupid thing?
Yeah, you haven't found that yet.
I would like to assist.
Sure.
Thank you for the assistance.
You're welcome. No, there, yeah, right there.
18 is slightly better. So, you're able to find, amongst the other things, several gems as you're looking through for this other purported gem. Eventually, you do find the gem in question. It's identical to the other one. A huge red gem. Orb, rather. But the gems that you find are a jacinth. Is that how you pronounce that? Jacinth? A black sapphire. Another jacinth. Another black... no. Actually, I'll just copy-paste it. I will need investigation checks to find out about how much they're worth, though.
Okay. I'll try again with assistance from Mal.
Definitely helping.
Yay!
You pretty much know how much these are worth from your experience in gems, and they are worth a lot.
Where'd you put the stuff?
I'm about to put it in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, cool.
Each one is about the size of your fist.
Sweet. These are
Okay.
some nice things.
Okay.
That's
who wants to
4
grab what?
4 5,000 gold piece gems, each the size of your fist. 2 jacinths and 2 black sapphires. I'm gonna look that up. Hold on.
Okay. Do you guys
Jason.
want me to hold this, or do you want me to put this, or do you guys want to hold on to it?
Let me hold on to the gems, mostly because I keep on using them up in some way, form, or fashion.
Mhm.
Also, I'm pretty sure if I can keep the gems, I can trade it for diamonds.
That's a good point.
I love that. Okay.
Trade one
Take it.
big old gem for like 2 diamonds is good or some shit. I don't even care. 4 diamonds is good.
I mean, these are like 5,000
Jason.
worth, so whatever diamonds I get, even if I'm getting ripped off, I should be able to get 300 GPs worth.
Yeah,
of
even
Yeah.
if it's just 1 gem for like 2 diamonds, that's still better considering how annoyingly hard it is to get diamonds.
Yeah, these at least have an apparent value of being ginormous, so it's a little difficult to get ripped off.
You guys remember the plot of the book, The Pearl? I hope it doesn't end like that.
Also, it is jacinth, and it's an orange-red gem.
Pretty.
How much
So-
does flint mail weigh? Because my bag of holding is getting a little heavy with all these coins.
You can find that in the information in the compendium.
Okay.
Amongst these other things, you also found... Oh, I also forgot to mention the Gem of Seeing gives you true sight if you look through it. It can be used 3 times a day. And that does require attunement, I believe.
Might be useful for the detective investigator or for the rogue.
The rogue technically has her thingy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's out and about right now because I technically use my other cloak to cover you up.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you're talking about. They all point at you. And they're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
We do
Remember,
need
that
to
doesn't-
address that cloak eventually, Mal.
It does give true sight, which is more so than your eyeballs, which just see into the ethereal plane. True sight would see through illusions and see shapeshifters as they truly are.
Okay,
That's
I mean, it's kinda
pretty
cool.
nice.
I might be able to use this. Shit. Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What-
I also
Perfect.
added to the hoard there. There were 50 silver skull pendants, each worth about 50 gold pieces from your investigations. The Ransuer is worth about 7,500. GPs.
I'm sorry. Did you just say silver skull pendants?
Yeah, there's like 50 of them in there. It's hard to spot
Oh, like the
none of
one
them.
that Mao has been carrying around?
You take it out, and it's actually identical.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
I mean, I'm taking all of them. Fuck that. These are mine now.
Okay. Do we notice her taking this and they're just like, what's with all the skulls?
Oh no! You see me take them, and I am grabbing them, and I just go out, and I'm starting to chuck them one at a time over into the lava pit.
Now, what are you doing?
We could use those.
I grab at least one of them like, wow, what's
Yeah.
up? What's up?
This is the. Fine, you can all have one. I don't give a shit. We're getting rid of the rest of them. This is
Okay.
not.
You do what you need to do, but I think all of us should have one just in case.
Okay. I throw one to Amon. You can have a skull.
All right.
This isn't a real skull.
Tethys does take a cut of most of this. He's willing to oblige with just the coin. He's not sure if he can take any of this stuff, especially if it's like unholy or something.
We will split this with you, Tethys, in just a second once we kind of get up there.
I have a
There's
technical
more than
question.
enough left over. He can just
Yeah.
take that. If you guys are leaving literally 42,000 gold pieces behind, I think he can just take some.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
He does ask if it's okay to take one of the magic items. He allows you guys to bequeath one to him
do you
if
want?
he just wants a split.
Yeah, that seems eminently fair. I have a quick question. So the cloak of protection, does that stack with a ring of protection?
Yes, it explicitly does.
Oh, baby. Shit.
Does he want the mantle? Or does somebody else want spell resistance?
Okay,
Oh,
so
resistance.
I thought that would have been more popular. Does anybody want resistance to all magic?
I already got it.
I kind of do.
the problem is that the okay, guys, I have a question. Since I can wall run like crazy, is the cape and mount bag still good for me? Because I can teleporting is still very good. That's the reason why I haven't fought for the cloak or the mantle.
Oh,
Use it for
It's
repositioning.
very useful, like strategically.
You have used it
Yeah.
almost every day.
That's mostly because I just like teleporting. I like Nightcrawler and Deadpool.
I mean,
No,
you can
I
hold
kinda
on to
like
it.
that for you as well.
Yeah, because I'm slow otherwise, and it's only because of 2 levels of monk that I can even do this. So I think I'm going to keep that. Another question is this: so glove of swimming and climbing. I don't know about swimming, but the climbing part is no longer becoming useful
yeah.
because of
If that requires attunement, that's probably a trash tier. That's a vendor item.
I mean, if you really need swimming stuff, I got the cloak or the manta ray if you ever want it.
yeah. The problem is like there's nothing here that I can really. Okay, the gem maybe the seeing eye gem. Do you think I should keep it?
I want it for investigation-y stuff, but we're definitely holding on to it either way.
My reason for me asking is because for attunement purposes, you're already overtuned. This is still open for me. And secondly, my wisdom is high, so my perception is pretty good.
That's a fair point. I guess you should take it. It's 3 times a day.
Okay, so I'll take the gem of true seeing. That'll be my new attuned thing.
Okay.
And tuned to, I don't want to unattune to them. So unless the cloak of protection is like a +2 or whatever.
No, it's +1.
Yeah, no, it's because I have Rod of the Pack Keeper, which gives me an extra spell slot for Eldritch stuff.
Oh, I'm dropping my half plate out of
The
it.
Ion Stone, which gives me extra intelligence, which I need for my wizard levels, and then the Ring of Protection. So I as much as I would love spell resistance, or the Cloak of Protection, like
What
I
about you?
don't think I can.
What the hell do you have?
Now,
I mean, I have the Ring of Mind Shielding. I have the Robe of Eyes. Like, me, Allie, I want that cloak because I think it'd be awesome, but Mao wants this robe, so that's gonna take some convincing.
Um,
I have one other item on me that is also attunement, but I haven't used it.
what is it?
I'm looking it up real quick. I think it was some sort of uh
What about Cinder Smite? Is it attuned?
save item. Oh, Cinder Smite, I think, is attunement, yes.
So those are the three. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Did I make that an attunement item?
I feel like you did, but maybe not.
I don't think I would have.
No? Okay.
So
Gloves of missile snaring. So it's
Oh,
robe
yeah.
of eyes, gloves of missile snaring, and ring of mind shielding. I have a stone of luck, but I don't use it because attunement.
So, I think it is fair for Tethys to get that. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello?
which one, the protection or the spell resistance?
Okay, let's
I go a spell resistance because AC is always useful to outfit somebody.
So you're gonna give him the spell resistance?
How about that?
let's flip a coin on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna use either of them for now, so...
I mean,
Yeah.
Because apparently
Yeah.
everybody's wearing
Yes, let's
cloaks.
flip it.
again, I can try to pry off the robe of eyes to use the AC.
Oh, you don't want to.
I want it.
I
Mao
kind of want that for Mao as well. So okay,
Okay,
can we role play Boomcrotch trying to get Mao to take it because she's worried about her YQ friend?
Mao shies away from that and seems to not want to give up an attunement slot, specifically because it's for a cloak or mantle. And from the events that transpired before, you understand potentially why.
You can pry it off though.
It's yeah. So spell resistance, someone can grab that. That's fair. Cloak of protection, we can keep it for Mao. It's like Mao, honey. You got hit a lot, and I think because you're in melee combat so much more often than I am, your AC should be higher than mine. You should be harder to hit. I love my ring. I think that this cloak would be very dashing and it would suit you well.
I'll think about it.
What are you thinking about?
I mean, I can hold
Let's
on
talk
to
it out. Let's
I'm not taking this off. This is mine.
you can keep it, you can hold on to it, but especially if we're going to be heading into battle with freaking giants, and considering how much like everybody has gotten their ass kicked by this dragon, I think it would be more useful for you to have better armor and better saves.
That's fair.
Especially since you haven't really used that cloak in this whole dungeon so far.
Well, everything's glowing in red.
Exactly.
Also, DM, since I know that this is something that like is messing with my head a little bit, like, am I able to try and push back on it while trying to take it off?
It senses your unwillingness to hold on to it, and in your trepidation, it tries to assert control over you. Make a charisma save.
Do I help because I'm there?
Sorry, a charisma check, opposed charisma check.
Ooh.
Well, it's a 5. If that's what the save.
Yeah.
So, well, my charisma is 4.
So that -4. Or minus...
Minus 1. Because saying
21.
5.
Gotcha. Okay. What is giving you that +1 to
I
your
don't
save?
know. I was just
Do you
looking
still
at
have
that, yeah.
the luck stone ingrained?
No, shouldn't be.
If you
Yeah,
have
it
it in your
says-
inventory, it would have applied it.
I don't know. I see you're looking through it, so I don't want to touch
Global
anything.
saving throw modifier +1. So you somehow have something giving you +1 to all your saves. I'll put that to 0. Do you have something increasing your AC as well? If that's the luck stone only applies to that, right?
It should only apply to saving throws.
Okay. Cool. Then you do succeed. You hear the voice pushing back in your head. They want to take me from you. Work so well together.
Yeah, you're needy. Let's not have this conversation again.
I saved you. I can save you again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and rip it off and just be like, nope.
No. No. You must not.
We have to give this thing up to Dane anyway. Do we still want to give this to him? Isn't it the thing that he wanted?
He wanted the heart of the Lobodile.
He did, yeah.
I mean, we can use it to negotiate.
That's fair. I mean, yeah.
Get the corpse of our friend. But if Dane is already mad and we give this to him, like, that seems like a bad idea.
I don't know. This thing's kind of paranoid. You guys can't hear it. It's freaking out, though. I'm just gonna fold it up so it just... I'm gonna fold it.
You attempt to take it off. Now make a charisma saving throw.
And
You get
because
my
we
bonus,
do it
right?
nearby.
This does
Yeah.
get your bonus.
Ooh.
Okay. As you're trying to take it off, you can see that it has once again started threading into your skin, sort of trying to graft itself to you. You hear it psychically shrieking, but Zumasu is able to help you peel the thing off of you, and in holding up his holy symbol, these strands suddenly release you, leaving painful pinpricks all over your back and shoulders as he peels it off, and it grows inert. The eyes close.
Okay.
And Zumasu is able to...
I held on to this for you before. I'm going to do it again, even though you seem to have gotten a hold of it once before.
Fine.
But it seems bad when it attaches to you. Okay? That don't seem righteous at all.
I just said it sounded needy this time. Can I have the other cloak now? It looks really cool.
Yes, you can have
Yeah.
the other cloak.
Can I have the cool cloak now?
Can I have that one?
DM, can I have the cloak now?
Okay, so instead of the fleshy eyeball one that probably looked like a wrinkled ball sack, you have this pretty one.
A brand new cloak!
I heal her for one HP because those scars kind of look icky, like she got octopused and ticked at the same time.
Yep, all over.
Thanks.
Heal
I-
one
I-
hit point now.
Just some cosmetic healing.
Okay,
But-
you guys have all this stuff. What are you guys doing? Probably
I just have-
spent
Okay,
an
what
hour
is,
or
what
two
is
going through
getting?
this stuff. What'd
What
you
is
say?
Teth getting?
Tethys is
Spell
getting
resistance.
spell resistant.
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys no longer have the spell resistance.
Clarity on just for my sake of attunement items, because I compiled my shit. Does Rock Hero require attunement if it's a weapon? It just already
It does
passive
not.
already established?
Yeah.
Okay, does the +1 shield require attunement? Because I don't think it does anything
It
other
does
than
not.
that. Okay, and the fire resistant split mail would require attunement.
The fire resistance? No, it wouldn't.
Okay, alright, so then I have 4 items that require attunement, but I only have... Okay, no, I'm good. I could actually probably fit out with another one because I also have the crystal ball, which I can turn on and off because I usually only use that when I'm taking a rest.
Yeah, so you can just kind of save that for downtime.
But for now, I'm just going to have it attuned because otherwise I don't really need anything else right now. The Greatsword, who's holding the Greatsword for now?
You know
I'm not
what?
going to use it.
That's definitely a you weapon.
Well, the
But,
monk could have it, or the rogue could have a great sword, or the warlock could have a great sword.
I'll hold on to it, but I'm not going to use it for anything right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All my things have now been adjusted, although it bumped my armor class down to 15.
What did?
I dropped in the cloak of protection from the thing, and it lowered my AC.
Huh?
But it did fix all of the saving throws. I see that.
What type of armor do you...
Studded leather.
Is it a magical type or anything?
Don't believe so. No.
Because that would be your dexterity plus like 12 plus the AC from that
13, I
thing.
think, for studded leather.
What's your dex?
4.
I dragged
so-
in studded leather armor, and it seems to have upped it to 17.
Okay, so now it's fixed. All right, cool. Thank you.
It's probably just overwriting it somehow,
Yeah.
so I'll delete the old one.
My bag of holding is getting kind of full, so how much does the dragon greatsword work? Or I can look that up again.
Yeah, it's it weighs the same as a standard greatsword.
I need to actually start chucking items at people.
Perhaps sell some of your goods.
Not that we need it. We have so much money already.
So much fucking money,
But
dude.
you could have
we
so
might
much
even be
more
able to
money.
buy out what's his name? Asshole.
A Taurus. Just say, hey, we own you now. You can leave. We bought your tower. We bought Allure. We own it. Gosh, I'm so sorry.
I can
I'll
see
get
that
out of here.
conversation going so swimmingly.
You know what? I'm gonna exchange another 1,000 gold pieces because if this stupid bag of holding is gonna be full, it's gonna be full of platinum pieces.
Perhaps
Yeah.
one should invest in additional bags of holding.
I already got the rest of the platinum pieces.
Oh, okay then. That's fine. I'll just do
Yeah,
whatever.
sorry. It's I emptied out my gold pieces so I could take on more platinum pieces. So we have 14,003 platinum pieces. Actually, 15,000 because I have 1,000 just in a separate pocket.
So
Yeah, we have 14,000 platinum pieces also in this other bag.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so we'll give them their split, but we should also rest and not be in this tiny little crawl space.
Yeah, let's start headed back up. Can somebody dimension door me or some shit up there? Because I don't want to.
So you okay? What's up?
If we took a short rest, I got 3 more.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
this would have been
yeah.
during that time.
So Tethys can take up, I guess, Zumasu maybe? Or maybe Boomcrash first?
Oh yeah, a short rest. You could just then telekinesis everybody up.
That's true too. That would probably be easier.
Yeah, so let's just. You fine
Okay.
with that, boom crash?
I'll
Yeah,
grab you all
sure.
together.
I'm just like, wait a minute.
Neat.
We got a warlock.
2 warlocks, one that just doesn't know telekinesis. You guys eventually all are brought back up to the top. Boomcrash down 1 slot, and you guys can take the equivalent of a short rest. Amon is still up here, and Tethys is kind of like looking around. Where's Pran? I figured you'd have found him by now.
Yeah,
Can I do an investigation or something?
haven't found him. Who knows where he is?
You can attempt an investigation, Zimasu, if you want. Looking around, you seem to come across a hastily scrawled message after walking a bit down the path. Wasn't able to be seen except through like torchlight, since it's beyond the light coming from this volcanic pool. But you do
I
come
have dark
across.
vision.
Either way, you do come across it scrawled in the wall there, and it seems to just say, "I'll let Peggy know you sent me," and then a winky face.
He dipped out. He's gone.
Okay, so I come back and tell them the news. Well, he was almost dead, so I can't necessarily blame him.
I mean, he ain't get any money, so it sucks for him.
Yeah, at least it's good to know that he's alive, though.
All right. Since everyone's here, I'm gonna cast the Private Sanctum spell from a scroll.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then let us rest. I'm gonna plop down.
I'm gonna summon my lizard again.
Stop
Wait,
that.
Why not? I mean, what else could I summon that would be good against a fire giant?
We'll do it after the rest.
So,
No, I don't want to waste my spell slot after the rest.
what sort of security are you getting from this? Apparently, you can choose. Sound.
Okay.
You can block out sound. It says any or all of the following properties. You can hedge out sound, You can make it appear dark and foggy, as in obscured. Sensors, you can block out sensors like divination spells. Prevent yourselves from being targeted by divination. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area, and planar travel is blocked. I assume all. I don't think
Yes.
there's any benefit to not doing any of those.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, should Boom Crash summon Goose before we recharge everything, or can they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
I want
takes
to bring.
10 gold pieces. Off that shit up.
Okay, can I just take 10 gold pieces from the hoard and just yeet it? So I don't have to do the math in my actual shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically for materials, but that's
Okay.
fine.
You just like, here, God, take this platinum because it's worth better. Tiny goose.
Resummon Goose.
Hey, baby.
We're made from a dragon.
And I give him a hug because he's my baby.
Watermer's back too, by the way, because I want to use my spell slot up before we get out.
Goose makes a Zumasu sex noise as you hug him.
Yeah.
Rude.
Goose kind of like looks at Zumasu and just kind of like laughs.
Rude crow.
Little crow laugh and fluff up.
I'm gonna
Boom
plug
Crash and
my
Goose are having conversations with sex noise.
I'm gonna plug my ears and then just roll out the sanctum. Sound can't go through. That means I don't have to hear you guys' shit.
Oh, I'm also going to get out my mess kit, set up a pot of water, and be like, would anyone care for a boiled egg in this troubling time?
Tethys says, fuck that. Boom Crash, you know spider climb. Go get us some dragon meat.
Boom Crash fucking grins and is like, okay, does anybody want to go and help me?
I am not going
I look at my
down.
pitiful egg and I'm like, yes, screw this, I want a dragon
I want to
egg.
eat this fucking asshole, so... I mean, I have 2 spell slots left, so I'm gonna slap you and me with spider climb. Let's fucking go.
I did say that his tail was poking out of the pool, so you could eat this asshole.
I'm switching into the fire resistance armor, by the way, while we were resting, I guess.
Sure. You guys managed to make it all the way down. I'm gonna say acrobatics checks just to be careful.
No, I'm bad at those.
It's more for once you get down there, because Boom Crash would have to maintain concentration on the stickiness problem.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I didn't do awful. That's athletics. God damn it.
it's fine. I'm gonna say that you guys, through various magical shenanigans, spider climb, telekinesis, whatever, you're able to get some of the dragon near you, and you're able to cut off like one of its legs, and you're able to butcher some of the meat off of it. You can also salvage some of the scales off of the beast, it seems, but you also don't have a ton of space on you guys, so take a handful of scales if you must.
Okay, I'll just say 5 pounds of scales for my bag of holding.
Okay, you take 5 pounds of dragon scales. Red dragon scales.
I mean, that's still probably valuable, right?
Probably. Meanwhile, you're able to harvest as much meat as you heckin' want.
I want
Bring it
15
back up.
pounds. I want 20 pounds of dragon meat.
Get 20 pounds of dragon meat. Okay, you can take pretty much as you want. I'm assuming you don't have too much that you can carry, but you can definitely get enough to feed everybody for today, probably the next day, maybe another day if you salt it.
I mean, you can also dry it and stuff, too. It's not like we don't have magical fire as well.
You guys are able to come back up into the private sanctum that has been summoned for you guys, and you start cooking that meat there.
How does one cook a fire-resistant meat?
That is
Scales are fire resistant.
Fair.
Yeah. I was going to say that is a good question, but that was my answer. Yeah, the scales are fire resistant, but the meat underneath is edible.
So we're doing a short rest, correct?
Long rest.
I think the intent was a long rest.
Okay.
The sanctum should hopefully protect you from anyone that's trying to find you or whatnot.
Oh, I didn't move myself all the way back. I'm still just like, guys, it's hot down here.
Okay, you guys can benefit from a long rest. You get back all your hit points, up to half your spent or half your levels worth in hit dice. So for you guys all, that would be 6, I think. 6 hit
Mhm.
dice for each of you.
Yeah, I spent 6 last time, so I think I'm full.
And spell slots are all back.
Yeah, your spell slots are all back as well.
Yay!
All of my hit die. So
My mount's
Awesome.
back, by the way, remember? Because I don't want to have to spend the spell slot summoning him again. He's mostly serving as a one-hit meat shield, but still, that's at least something.
I'll take it.
we still have to deal with this fire giant king.
Yep.
He takes it. Well, I can't hear you guys because I'm staying out. So
I throw a pebble at Amon. Not just lightly, just chucking it through to get your attention. And I wave at you to come in.
it's hazy inside. I can't see shit.
I mean, in terms of strategy, I got the enlarged potion at least for myself. I have this armor that should help against fire attacks against me. You got a cloak to help with your AC. Tethys has now easier against spell attacks. What is our strategy going in?
I step out. I stick my head outside of the sanctum thing. I'm like, "Yo, we're talking fire giant shit. You want to get in on this?"
I'm gonna roll in. I'm not gonna get up. I'm just gonna roll in.
Do you
and
somersault or you sideways roll?
sideways roll. I'm being comfortable, damn it. Anyway, so what I'm gonna say is this. I say we still try to be diplomatic. So,
I guess
The
that's
thing-
fair.
okay, so we've seen that they are capable of forging stuff. How about this? We killed this dragon. We acquired a metric ton of wealth. How about we make a deal? We need the crown. Why can't they make another crown?
That's true. Also, the value of the dragon itself probably is something that
Well,
scales.
hold on. Good idea. Yeah. I mean, first off, didn't they say it's something to do with like their I don't know culture
Sentimental
or something?
value.
So it's like,
People get weird about
Yeah.
sentiment.
also, they had a deal with the dragon, and we just killed it.
I mean, in
That's-
some ways, we could also use that as an intimidation bargaining.
Maybe. Yeah. So it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Just saying.
I'm just saying that we should still try to give it as an alternative, saying that if you assist, hand it over, appeal to us as of the fate of a good king, not like do the lives of his people mean nothing.
Not to also mention the fact that we could possibly negotiate aiding him against the sorceress if it comes down to
Yeah.
that, because we already know if she's subjugating the minds themselves, then he would be probably fine with aid from that.
Yeah, and if you can get an assistant to counterattack, then that would be nice as well. It's like, I'm just say that here for the crown, but we would try to like to do this peacefully. We have nearly killed his daughter.
We spared your daughter.
Yeah, unintentionally. We could do a lot worse. So, just saying.
Nice
Should I
and
still
diplomatic.
should I
We
still drink
spared
the
your
potion,
daughter.
maybe?
Well,
No.
I mean, the whole daughter thing, yeah, you can say we talked to her and she backed down because she respects us or something, but also we could
backed
use
down
that
because
as
she
like an
respects-
honor.
No.
Look here, you could try. There are a whole bunch of people about honor. They like honor. We killed the dragon. That's honorable,
Which
right?
is also why I'm saying, what if I drink the potion beforehand?
No, don't bother.
Don't they like people that are giant size?
I mean, they didn't like us small people.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm saying if I negotiate as a giant person, they might appreciate it a bit better.
I don't know. I don't trust your negotiation skills.
I'm the one with more charisma. At metagame, I am the one with more charisma here.
I don't know, Tomosu. I'm pretty good
No,
at
but-
talking too, but it doesn't mean I
but-
want to.
But lately, like you've been saying, oh yeah, we'll support your coup. What coup? Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Well, in general, you guys didn't do a great job negotiating either.
Look, she was being a shit and kept trying to squish me.
Granted, you were speaking exactly to zombies. And we did have success in actually...
Okay. How about this? Why don't I do the talking? Mostly because this does involve me. If something does get screwed up, I say let it be on my head. How about that?
I guess.
I'm okay with that.
I'll have the potion. I'll have the potion in my back pocket though. As soon as something turns whatever.
Of course
Yeah,
you are,
yeah.
Tethys, because it's not
Wait.
you're not the one dying.
Zumasu.
Mhm.
So wait, do you have 20 charisma?
No? I have a, what do I got? I got like 18.
Oh, so we're at the same level. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
was
can
about
all
to be
talk
like
when we choose.
stupidly impressed.
We both use charisma as an important stat.
Yep.
But do you have ranks in, what was it? Because that's the only other thing is no, I don't actually. I don't have ranks in
I
persuasion.
have ranks in intimidation and deception.
Yeah, so do I, but I don't really use them very often.
Yeah, I kind of wish that I did the whatchamacallit.
For a bunch of deceptive and scary people, you
I'm
guys
very
don't
deceptive.
lie or intimidate people a
I
lot.
know. I kind of wish I went for persuasion instead.
Yeah, same here. I intimidate people in combat, but I don't. It's because I'm a paladin, so unless it's like truly evil person, it's
Normally, I
like
don't like talking to
I
people
don't want to
either,
do
but,
that.
at this stage, I feel like I gotta step up.
Just let him talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's at least start walking back to this thing.
Not after a full rest.
Yeah, after the full rest.
Yeah, you guys have completed a full rest. I made sure that you guys should have, I think, accurate.
So we take 8 hours. Not that we can tell any difference in time while we're down here anyway. It's just everyone
yeah.
go away and take a nap.
God damn it, armor's annoying in this thing sometimes. How do I equip splint armor? I drag it into the thing.
Mm-hmm. Into your like equipment area or into the.
Yeah, into the equipment area. Or I
Yeah.
think you can just put it in your character sheet and that'll work too.
It's +1 armor, right? Or no?
No, it's just magic splint mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gives fire resistance.
It says
Also,
it's
you all have one of those silver skull trinkets too. Don't forget to put that into your
Yep.
inventory if you took one.
Already got it.
accepting from.
The big thing is, and I'll like side note like to mention that Boom Crash and I have seen these skulls, like this item, when we were entering another cult tower. That's all.
I'm refreshing roll 20 because it doesn't want to accept the splint mail. The only difference is my AC goes to 20 instead of 21.
What the friggin' do? Yeah.
It might be because you already have plate mail or something.
And the other one's overriding the other.
I think in the way that it works is that there's something in the like in the description underneath the item in question, and there's like a little area where you can put +1 AC and stuff like that, and I think that's where it's drawing that information from.
Yeah, I'll
If
check
that
it out, but
helps.
it's still loading up. It'll be 1 second.
Okay. In either case, also Zumasu, are you resummoning Mortimer?
Yeah, I was saying I was doing that before we did the long rest, so I could not waste a spell slot.
Okay, then are you guys doing anything else before you start heading back?
Anyone poisoned or need a curse removed? Or wait, no, I spent all those spell slots. Damn it.
I spit in the pit every now and then to see how far it goes.
It doesn't reach the lava.
Of course it doesn't.
What about-
I still
I
try.
shouldn't start studying now with the thing because I need
You'll be
more
interrupted.
time. Yeah. So, yep. I'm just gonna be doing my scroll
Put it
spell
on.
book.
Put it on the
Oh,
shelf
okay.
with the other unread books.
Hold on. Who has the other Stone of Far Speech?
Come on.
It was you and Amon.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to change that up?
Maybe give it to me.
It's been literally the most unuseful thing to have you two in particular have it.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Tethys. I
well,
hand over my
yeah.
stone to Zoo.
Yeah,
What about
me.
me?
What
You get
about you?
telekinesis though, or the
Actually,
telepathy.
okay, so reason why
Oh,
Boom
but
Crash should
telepathy,
have
I
it
already got it. Yeah.
is because her bird take cares of a lot of messaging for us.
That's true.
So it would make more sense for me to have it and then either you or Amon, depending on which.
So I
It's
think I
speaking.
should keep it only because I can teleport to you guys' location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boomcrash can talk to all of you guys, but the Sending Stone is more like a DM.
Yeah.
Boomcrash and Goose are kind of like the Twitter of your group.
I
They
think
just
Yeah,
kinda
it's
shout out
line of
something to
sight.
everybody.
It's line of sight with Boom Crash and Goose. So
You know what? Mal, I'm giving you the Twitter bird.
Sure, we'll trade. And I pull off the earring and I hand it over to you.
There we go. You can. I forget the details, but I believe.
I remember what it is. The little
No, I
silver
forget
spear.
the specific details of how long it lasts and the distance and all the jazz.
That was from Manel's, right?
Yeah.
I'll look up his thing and find it in there.
It just spreads rumors.
Figurine of tweeting, Sapphire Sparrow.
I mean, you could also use it to send a message, essentially, in an area.
To send a
Or
message to everybody in like a 300-foot radius or something like that.
If you do something coded ahead, if you tell people a coded thing, then that might actually be useful.
Yeah, no worries.
But anyway. Or you could alert the guards.
It's been traded. I gave you the thing.
Thank
I
you.
walk away.
Just making sure you understood the power that you just gave to Mao.
I know. I want to see where that happens.
I have the Red Raven to deal with. She's already done some shit with it. I've learned.
She might have better way with it than I am. That's
Yeah.
why I wanted to give it to her.
Then you guys exchange that, so it's now Amon and Zamasu?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You guys now both have Ascending Stones. Okay, you've resummoned Mortimer and Goose. You've exchanged stuff. You've attuned to all the items that you need to. You've put on the armor that you need to. Are you guys ready?
I think so.
Yep.
You head...
And I have the potion accessible.
Of course, that's like on your belt loop then.
Yeah.
Then let's go. Okay. You guys continue down this way, and, you know, your passage makes a bit of noise, just because you're a bunch of people not really being too stealthy. A fire giant peers out from beyond the doorway where you guys intend to go. As he looks down the passage, he steps in full view of you all and plants his sword down into the tile floor in front of you all.
Right. I'm gonna say, hail. We have dealt with the dragon, and we seek an audience with your king. As requested.
He just kind of like stares at you guys for a hot minute. So you
I'm gonna
weren't
cast Thaumaturgy.
defeated by
okay.
Incandorag, after all.
No, the beast lies dead.
I pull out the stone he had.
I elbow you, and I make you pull out the second one.
Yeah, I have both.
All right.
Pull out both. Amon, make a persuasion check, or
Okay.
whatever sort of check you want to do. It can be intimidation
It's
as well.
persuasive. I'm not gonna intimidate. This is fairly straightforward. God damn it. Okay. Well, it's on my head. If it goes bad, it's on my head. So that's what I said.
Roughed you up a bit, did he? He pulls out his sword out from the ground. And you're still after that crown, I take it.
That was the deal.
I don't think I'm inclined to let you pass. You may have gotten the orb fair and square, but there's no way you're disturbing our king.
Insight check to see if this one is normal.
You can.
So you would commit treason and defy your royalty.
Mao, you don't glean much from that.
Okay.
Amon, make a new persuasion check. Actually, this one's probably going to be intimidation. It's still skirting
Okay.
the line.
I like whisper to you. I'm like, Amon, he's going against his honor.
He, sort of, lowers his sword a teeny bit.
When it says lower the sword, like, is it pointing at me or is it?
No, he didn't lower it towards you. He had raised it a bit, and then he kind of lowers it, almost as if his shoulders kind of slump as well. He slams the sword into the ground, so it stands up in the tiles, like right over here. I'll fetch Dronga. Wait here. And he passes
Yeah.
through the banner down to the south. You hear him bark, "Watch them!" And then two bumbling fire ogres, like, kind of rush out. You said watch them. What?
Y'all want any dragon meat?
I
I pull out a piece of dragon jerky.
I mean, dude, we can't. We're not. He didn't say we couldn't take anything from him.
You say he just said watch us if you want dragon meat, and I'm just gonna help out some and just be like, here you go.
Did he say we could smash him too? Just take the meat?
I don't think you'd want to, and I point to the armor I'm wearing. Like, dude, why would you want to hit somebody who's offering you food when it's obvious that you know fought something that's a little bigger than you?
Duh.
I'm just gonna grab the meat and just gonna toss it at him. It's like, let me let me handle the negotiations.
Sure.
They both pick up the meat, and they kind of like it's. They kind of split it apart amongst themselves and then start eating. They start fighting over who got the bigger half, but they occasionally look up to see you guys. After a while, you hear thunderous footsteps coming from down the hallway once again. Eventually, the fire giant as well as Dranga emerge. They shoo the fire giants, or the fire ogres, off into the hall. My lady, it seems that they have... well, they've slain Incandorag.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and say like, indeed I have, indeed we have. Make it my voice louder and ring.
Oh, it's delicious.
As
I'm
per,
eating some.
the agreement, as per the agreement, I'm just gonna kick you a little bit. Shut up. I'm gonna. Okay. As per the agreement, and by the deed sworn upon your honor, we seek the audience with your king. Do you renege on our agreement?
She looks down towards you. Her eyes like... her glowing eyes like disappear as she blinks for a second and then reappear, blazing down towards you all. Of course. You can see my father. She holds out her hand for the orbs. My lady, they've slain Incandorag. A promise is a promise. They also claimed things like fighting Tanagrin. Perhaps they can be of use. But they're outsiders. They're probably working for her. I said that's enough. She leans down on one knee and holds her hands out towards Zumasu, who's holding the two orbs.
I look to Amon.
It's like, I got a nod, and so like, just.
I just step forward and pass her the orbs.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't thank you, but she stands up, walks towards the doorway. She reaches out her hands, one orb is in each hand, and she places them in the eye sockets of this giant fire giant, this colossal fire giant face that is in bas relief on the doorway. The seam gets a flash of red light that traces down from top to bottom before a blast of heat bursts out through the door, and then it opens outward towards you guys. Enjoy. I hope that he finds you well. Do not expect a good temper from him. I am the most diplomatic. of us.
I ask, um, I do not seek hospitality, but I do seek wisdom. Hopefully, your father will not disappoint me.
She nods solemnly. All the other giants, several more have like gathered behind you guys, or behind these fire giants over here, and they're all just watching as you guys enter their sacred space.
All right, I'm gonna head on out.
Can I just get like an insight check on Dronga?
Okay, do that.
I just kind of want to see where her head's at. Oh well, okay. I get a gym.
She seems, her eyes are of course difficult to read, but just from the shape of them, and the way that she's been acting, there seems to be a twinge of concern. She feels like whatever happens in there is going to be a pivotal moment. But
She's
she
concerned.
dares not interfere on her honor.
She's afraid that we're gonna kill her, kill him, and yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's understandable, we are pretty badass.
Well, otherwise we die and we already killed the dragon, so it wasn't a good day for them either way.
I think all of us are kind of keeping behind Amon to some degree, letting you lead the way.
There is just a 15-foot gap of molten hot lava that is just a river here.
I got a matrix run
Good
over. I got a matrix run over on the wall.
I'm gonna Mortimer climb on the wall.
Monk.
You princess, I almost said Princess of Persia. I think I was
wanted to
combining
already.
Princess Bride and Prince of Persia or something, but Tethys is
Hey,
just
man, I
like,
wanna do-
alright, spell slot. And he teleports Mao over.
Okay, what about Boom Crash?
Did anyone want to ride on my lizard? I could have done that with Boom Crash.
Okay, I'll pop on the lizard. Fuck it.
Okay, so then you're just up on the lizard with Zoo.
I guess I could have done that. Little overeager. Tethys heads up, and you guys start heading up to the north. I'll give you at least a little reveal of the next area
Yeah.
prior to the end of tonight's session.
Mhm.
Just gonna try and arrange you so I can effectively.
Oh yeah,
Nice
if we
to
had a long
guys.
rest, so if we got XP for killing the dragon, we might have been able to level up.
True.
Are you actually close to leveling though?
It really just depends. It's either 2 or 3 sessions more, so I don't think so.
Uh,
Because how much is it to get to level 13? I'm at 15,244.
You're
Check.
5,000 away.
Yeah, that's like 2 or 3
I think
sessions.
it's 120, but I'm not certain.
level 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 120,000.
Oh. What?
Okay, now I can move this over. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys go through a few winding tunnels. They're not so winding as cavernous, but eventually it opens out into a blazing hot river of lava over a iron grate that is blazing red hot. Sparks are flying and passing over. You guys hear what sounds like the roar of another bellowing beast, but it's honestly just the lava waterfalls that are spanning down to the north beyond this space. Up ahead, you can hear a metallic pang ringing out rhythmically throughout this entire area. But I think we'll figure that out next time.
All right.
So, you guys have entered this sanctum of the fire giants. What lies beyond is to be seen next time. I don't know.
Up to the GM.
So, thank you everyone that came out to watch. You guys can catch the next part of this session next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also watch the Undermountain game on Wednesday from 7 to 10 Eastern Time. And make sure you check out my books on DriveThruRPG, Noble Crumpet's Guide to Gastromancy, and Noble Crumpet's book to Slimes, Jellies, and Oozes. Tons of stuff in there. Thanks, everyone. Let's see if they can up their diplomacy game or survive the next battle. Have a good night, everyone.
Be
Take
well.
care.
Have a good week.
Stay safe.